Looking forward to those hot takes. Alex, I'm also trying something here.
Okay.
There's a decent chance the YouTube possibly maybe working.
The return.
The return of the tube. It says it's sending data before it was telling me gotta wait. So the tube might be back, guys. Which is exciting stuff.
Oh, I got the notification.
All right.
There we go.
Baby. We back on the good old YouTube. Love to hear it. So I'm making the chase. The 1 in 4, making that the auto chase wheel spin.
I like it.
For this show. It's a 4-spot break. We got 2 pairings left. Headliners guaranteed in that series. And I do see us on YouTube, which is good. Which is very, very good. We do have our dice rolls still to go, though. Dice rolls still to go. Let me pull the randomizer up here. 2 virtual dice looking for 6 or higher. That is the lowest we can possibly get. 2. Does not count. 2. 6 and a 3, 9 on the dice roll. 9 is our dice roll for this 12 p.m. show. So, folks, filtering in, guys, get your spots. Let's have some fun here in the break room. Let's do a top-to-bottom rundown. We'll start with that vault series. We have a quad up, we have a double, and a single. So I believe there's going to be, one more single in this series. So this is definitely the last quad, no doubt about that. We have this incredible Troy Polamalu helmet. Look at this Polamalu Speed Flex. This thing is insane. The Steeler helmet, the soldier on the front, beautiful STS, one of the best safeties of all time on maybe the best military helmet we've ever had in the break room.
Got the soldier.
Right? That is beautiful. We have Saquon Barkley, the best running back in the NFL. That's a beautiful, authentic for the Eagles, Mr. Saquon. We have a vault key left and 2 secondary headliners. Zay Flowers, by the way, which is AFC North, could pair with the Polamalu. Then Sam Laporta, one of the best tight ends in football, also available in that vault break. That 1 in 4 is down to 2 spots left. It's a 4-spot break. 1 in 4 chance to win for every spot you buy. We have everything left in the new series. Every single headliner available. I got that insane Mahomes Vices. Personally, Alex, I would rather have a Mahomes helmet on a Vices. It's what he wears in the games. It is the second most expensive autograph in football. That helmet in the ballpark of $3,000. Patrick Mahomes, that is insane. I don't even know if this is a hot take. This is a point I made last night. If you take the high school, the college, and the pro career, the best basketball player of all time, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Yeah.
At all 3 levels.
LeBron James.
LeBron didn't play college. No college for LeBron. We do have Erling Haaland, one of the best goal scorers in the world in soccer. Got a big game today. Barcelona and Inter coming up in less than 2 hours. We got Kevin Garnett. Anything is possible. The Larry O'Brien replica trophy. We still got the Brett Favre on the ripped Viking and Packers Speed Flex. One of the best quarterbacks of all time. We got one of his former receivers, Sterling Sharp plus Shannon Sharp.
Yeah.
The dual sign Slate Speed Flex. Steve Smith Sr., one of the best receivers of all time. Very underrated.
Oh, yeah.
Top 10 all time in receiving yards. Ooh. Beautiful Smith Flex. Love that Carolina Panther rip. The Vikings and the Packers for Brett Favre. Very, very clean helmet. We have Bryce Harper, who's got the best hair in baseball and really one of the best players in baseball, period. Former MVP Bryce Harper. Ryan Sandberg, one of the best second basemen ever. We got some licensed jerseys. John Stockton, top 5 point guard ever. Dwayne Wade, I would say Mount Rushmore of shooting guards. Rip had the hot take, called him the second best shooting guard ever. Rip, of course, is a Heat fan. I got Jordan 1, obviously. 2, Kobe, Wade, and Jerry West are all in the discussion. I would put, Wade is worst case 4, best case 2. Maybe he's 3, but he's on the Mount Rushmore of shooting guards, Dwayne Wade. I don't think I'm missing anyone, am I?
No, I know a lot of the modern guys, even though he doesn't have a chip. James Harden is up there.
But he's kind of also point guard, sort of, in certain times.
Yeah.
So
Since he's been on the Clippers, he's been a point guard.
Yes.
With the Rockets, he was that shooting guard averaging like 35.
Yeah. So, I mean, you really can't go wrong with any of those guys. But I would say D-Wade, for me, got to be top 4.
Yeah.
Connor Bedard on the licensed jersey, one of the best hockey players, one of the best young hockey players in the league. Reggie Jackson, Mr. October. We got the Evgeny Malkin, one of the best Penguins ever. Roman Reigns, the iconic WWE wrestler. Fernando Tatis Jr., one of the best players in the game, on that Padre batting helmet. This series is so good that names like Hakeem Olajuwon, Mark Messier are the secondary headliners in that 1-4 break. Come and get it, guys. The old series, by the way, in the pairing has 2 boxes left. It's Karl-Anthony Towns and Timo Solani.
Very
so
nice.
2 headliners left in that old one. Let's get that knocked out here soon. Practice squad has maybe the most total headliners available outside of the 1-4. 27 boxes left, 14 total headliners, better than a 50% chance at a headliner in there. And I almost feel like this feels like an authentic series with all the authentics left, Alex. Tim Brown, Lawrence Taylor, Hall of Famers on authentic lids. Ray Lewis, Hall of Famer, authentic lid. George Kittle just got a fat contract extension.
Yes, he did.
Definitely a future Hall of Famer. Terrell Davis, a Hall of Famer. I would say A.J. Brown, a future Hall of Famer. Kurt Warner, Hall of Famer. These are all authentic helmets, guys, for as little as $49 in that practice squad. Emmitt Smith on the football, NFL's all-time leading rusher. Mike Evans on the Flash authentic. Mr. Reliable, Mr. Consistency. And I would argue this, a Peyton Manning mini helmet, given it's the 5-time league MVP, the most ever, that's as good as an authentic helmet, a Peyton Manning mini. Bo Jackson licensed jersey, and one of the best athletes ever, extra customized, beautiful Bo Jackson jersey. Then we got Megatron rare auto on the iconic Lion jersey. Jim Kelly, Aaron Jones, secondary headliners, guys, 14 and 27 chance in the practice squad. The half and half, this is the Hall of Fame half and half. It is all authentic helmets in this series. Every single box features a Pro Football Hall of Famer. There's 2 boxes left. We don't have headliners at the moment, but there's definitely 2 big Hall of Fame names in that series. Everything is a Hall of Famer. The chase is the 1-4, Josh. It's the bonus gift card. If we get a break done, Chase Wheel Spin. If you hop in the 1-4 and it sells out, you're entered into our Chase Wheel Spin list from a gift card for as low as $1 to as high as $100.
Very nice.
I would guess the hottest break this show, Vault Double. That's what I'm thinking, Alex. It's 7 to go right now, but that'll definitely change. Only 8 boxes left. Like I already said this earlier, Saquon's left, Troy Polamalu, Zay Flowers, Sam Laporta, a Vault Key. This is an awesome, awesome series in the Vault. Probably the one series along with the 1-4 we are most sleeping on, I would say, is the Diamond helmets. I can sit here and tell you, all authentics in here. I can sit here and tell you there's 7 headliners left in the final 14 boxes. All of that is true, but really I should only have to say one thing, Alex. Josh Allen, salute the service, Speed Flex, NFL MVP, one of the most expensive autographs on a Speed Flex, 14 boxes left. That really is all you need to know, JA17. But for good measure, we do have the Amon-Ra St. Brown Speed Flex. Our guy Scott Deans was chasing this last night. And when Scott wants something, he gets it. So that's a beautiful, beautiful flex with that blue visor. One of the best wideouts, Amon-Ra St. Brown. Got some good double-up options. I'm looking at you, NFC West fans. Aaron Donald, salute the service. The best defensive tackle ever. Pair him with one of the best tight ends of all time, George Kittle, on that beautiful 49er Rave Speed Flex. So that is very, very nice. On the Kittle, we do have the Lawrence Taylor and the A.J. Brown. Get the NFC East double up, that clean Kelly Green A.J. Brown and the GOAT defensive player Lawrence Taylor. And Alex, there's even a mooning out there to be had.
A mooning.
Warren Moon, one of the best quarterbacks ever, one of my favorite quarterbacks ever. If you guys know what I mean by mooning, when you know, you know. Black and blue has really good headliner ratios. The one series with slight imperfections, but man, the ratios are good, and the helmets left are awfully good. Definitely the prize piece in here is the Joe Burrow with the Joe Cool inscription on that Bengal alternate authentic NFL leader in pass yards, passing touchdowns. I mean, right now, the active players tend to be the most expensive autographs, Alex. The Mahomes, the Allen, the Burrow, That's who you want.
Yes.
You can make a case for Lamar, but for sure 3 of the top 4 quarterbacks in the league, if not the top 3, all in the break room. Joe Burrow in the black and blue, Josh Allen, Speedflex in the diamonds, and Mahomes in the 1 and 4. Those are the 3 names I would most want to get in the break room, maybe apart, not counting Tom Brady. Those are the hot names to get. Still got the Myles Garrett Chrome in here. You can double up in the AFC North, Myles Garrett, Joe Burrow, just like that. We have Rob Gronkowski double up with Joe Namath in the AFC East. A pair of legends there. We still have the Eric Dickerson rave and a secondary headliner, Myles Garrett, 6 and 11 chance at a headliner in the black and blue. Can't miss jerseys also have great ratios. We're down to the final 9 jerseys. We got 4 total headliners. Dig Butkus on that beautiful Bears white custom jersey, the late great Dig Butkus. Bijan Robinson, a top 5 running back in the game. Autograph value only rising. A guy you want in fantasy. Obviously, Alex, NFL draft just happened. If you have a running back that's as good as Bijan Robinson, you draft him in the first round, plain and simple, right? Steve Young on that beautiful jersey. Steve Young, the best lefty quarterback of all time, still available in the jerseys. And then one of the best corners, if not the best corner ever, Champ Bailey. I never sleep on Baker clapping cheeks.
No.
I'm a huge Baker fan. Baker did get pulled in that vault, but I never sleep on Baker Mayfield.
We're pretty all high in this break room with Baker Mayfield.
We all love Baker Mayfield.
I don't know anybody that's like, Baker's not even like a top 10.
No, he's easily top 10. For me, Baker Mayfield. That's why he's getting more and more in the break room. We do have his best current weapon. That is Mike Evans, again available in that practice squad. 14 and 27 chance. That has your name written all over it there, Mr. Clappin' Cheeks. We do have the beautiful diamonds again, 7 to go. Mini helmets, we're down to the final 4 minis. We do have the Sean Alexander 05 NFL MVP. That's a beautiful, beautiful mini. We do have the mystery box tab open as well. I get the replica helmets, which I believe all of them are available in the series still. Some good names too. J.J. Watt. That's pretty cool if you ask me. The Warren Sapp Flash, the Ricky Williams, Kurt Warner. A lot of goodies left in those rep helmets. And then we had a guy last night getting this. I always say, for a new customer with money, Alex, 1 mini, 1 jersey, 1 rep, 1 authentic, 4 autographed items in a headliner package. That is pretty darn good. So vault singles, 4 to go. Just got that Slate Baker in the vault. I saw Clappin' Cheeks. Floyd, we are back. Good to have you, Jacom, now on YouTube. Yes. And yeah, we are back on YouTube. So what's great about our stream, Alex, I always say this. We're on 3 different platforms, YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook. If you are ever wondering why we're not on, it's because there's some issue with the platform at that given time. So if you're a YouTube viewer, Twitch viewer, Facebook viewer, I promise you guys, we are on every single day. Just hop on over to Facebook or Twitch if one is down, or vice versa, YouTube, whatever's down. We're always on one of the platforms, but we are officially back to all 3 on a Wednesday afternoon. So I guess, Alex, I'll ask you, what's the item that's got you most intrigued here in the break room? What do you want to see?
It's got to be the Troy Polamalu, right? It's the one to hunt. There's 8 boxes left in that vault, and we're 1 to go in the single.
All right, so couldn't agree more with that. I would say this. I still want to see the Mahomes personally.
Of course.
But that's my number 2, Troy Polamalu. This will be the first one we see, though, most likely, of the big dogs. I do like the Mahomes Vices. Had that maybe 7 or 8 times. I mean, the black one only a handful of times.
I think we're getting about like 50-50 now with the red or the black.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Handful of times with the black, handful of times the red. That's got my eyeballs salivating that Patrick Mahomes. I do like the Brett Favre. It's kind of unique, Viking and Packers. And I do like the Bryce Harper bat as well in the 1 and 4.
I think that's only the 2nd, maybe 3rd Vices that's had a visor with it.
Yeah, that's cool. And there's a little programming note. The authentic series, like the diamonds, the half and half, the authentics in the 1 and 4, all of them will have visors on them. The photoed headliners will have visors. So 1 spot to go in that vault single. That could be $93 for a Polamalu lid worth $1,500, maybe more, Alex, in autograph value. So we are knocking on that door and getting that closed up.
Gary Marvin closing up the vault single.
All right. So I guess we'll put up another single. It could be one quad, one double, one single.
Boom.
We can always reassess, but at the current, point, those are the last three breaks and last 7 boxes in the series, guys.
Just like that.
Just like that. We do have a new vault as a backup, so that could be coming up. Vault single, go ahead and drop me a box number. Definitely the hot break in the early show with Rip and Mike. They were just ripping through vaults left and right.
That's what Rip does. He's ripping.
He's ripping. So halftime vault is coming up. Donnie DeHutt, Derek Hendrick, Josh Stone, Jeff August, and Gary Marvin. Let me know, gentlemen, on what box number you would like in the vault. So Floyd is, I believe, Gary says the wheel. So we can do that, right? Floyd, I think, is Gary's the same guy, right, Alex?
Yeah, only 8 numbers left.
Did we do the jersey single from yesterday already?
Which number? I'm sure there's jerseys done yesterday.
I think we did, because I felt like we had 10 jerseys when we left last night.
Yeah, I know me and Colin did one. And
I remember seeing Nam in a break
guys
last
did one
night
as well.
Yes, so I think we did do the jersey from yesterday. Yes, sir.
I'll see who won that.
Alex will let us know the winner.
It was not you. It was a Marshall Faulk jersey that came out to Tobe.
Tobe Recitar won that. I remember that last night. We did that late last night. So a lot of times, Alex, we have this, thing where we do a break late in the night. It's 9:30, 10, 11 o'clock. The customers have gone to bed. They think their break won't happen, or it happens at the last minute. That was, I believe, the last break of the night last night. Yep. So I'm going to pull up the vault numbers here.
9 through 11.
Yeah, actually, let's do a real quick ticker double check while we're at it, Alex.
9 through 11.
1 second. Let me go back here. I think 9 through 11. You don't have 1 or 5?
For the vault, no.
Okay, so I'm guessing they did not get those off. So 9 through 11, go ahead.
We got 16.
16.
18, 19.
Yep.
26, 27.
All right, perfect. So I'm guessing it was a double. So 9, 10, 11, 16, 18. And we are going to the wheel. Wheel was called out first. 26 and 27.
You got 19 on there too?
Yep, I got 19. All right, guys, spin of the wheel here. We got 8 numbers left. What's the wheel going to pick? The almighty wheel. Looks like we got ourselves 27. 27. It was almost 26. I was about to say the Saquon box is Saquon in 26, but no, it is 27 we're doing here for the vault single. Single and ready to mingle this vault break. Alrighty, guys. Donnie, Derek, Josh, Jeff, and Gary in here. Vault single number 2 coming up. Good luck, peeps, as Jacom says. Good luck, good luck, good luck. 4, 5, I think it was 9. Yep, 9. We got 6 clicks, 7, 8, and 9. All right, Donnie DeHutt, you got the NFC North. NFC South right below is Jeff August. Jeff also has the NFC East. Could it be Saquon? Donnie, by the way, has got that Sam Laporta spot. Gary Marvin in the NFC West. Derek, D-Man, Derek Hendricks got the AFC North looking for the Polamalu Speedflex, Alex. Josh Stone, AFC South. Jeff August, AFC East. And Derek Hedrick in the AFC West. Good luck, guys. We got our vault coming up. This is box 27. 27. 28 people watching across all 3 platforms. Good to have you guys here. Let's see, Alex. The first box. Ooh, this is nice. This is nice. This is everybody's new favorite style helmet. It's got all the rave, Alex.
Oh, yeah.
It's Mike Allstott with the Super Bowl champion inscription, the 6-time Pro Bowl fullback, one of the toughest fullbacks ever You know, a guy that would just run you over and then keep on running, had more than 900 rush yards as a fullback. Maybe Peyton Hillis, but outside of Peyton Hillis, the last true great fullback runner in the NFL. So nice job, Jeff. Mike Allstott.
Yeah, got the Super Bowl champ on there. The Raves are sick. The Bucks rave is nice.
It's very nice. The red.
Yeah. Don't get to see that
Lord, says Clapping Cheeks. Oh, Lord. Yes, indeed. He's a big-time Bucks fan. We know Mike Allstott is a break room staple. Obviously, he would not be a headliner in the break room unless it's like a crazy-looking helmet in a practice squad or something.
Yeah.
But he's a staple in that Enmore section. A very, very clean helmet. Very good player. It was Warwick Dunn with the speed. Mike Allstott with the power. Always did the FB dive with this guy. Fourth and goal, 4th and 1. FB dive in Madden. Mike Allstott, automatic.
A lot better to do a fullback dive with Mike Allstott than Doug Kramer.
Yes, that is true. That is true. Mike Allstott, too. It's really one of those guys with 1 yard to go. One of the first guys you think of. You got to get that guy the ball, right?
It's Mike Allstott, there's Jerome Bettis, and there's Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, it's a pretty good list. Josh Allen, too. Allen in the Diamonds.
Unless he's playing the Chiefs.
Yeah, unless he's playing the Chiefs.
And then they just forget how to do the tush push.
I think the stats were that the Bills actually were the most successful tush push team by percentage last year.
Well, then, Romo, I think, said it during the game. Whoever was calling the game said it during the game. They're like, oh, they always go to the left side or the right side when they do it. And then they literally did it every time. And the Chiefs are like, oh, let's just go this way.
I'm sure the Chiefs knew.
Yeah.
I'm sure they knew where they were going.
But then they just didn't adjust and kept doing it, and the Chiefs kept stopping it. It's just like, why do you keep doing the same thing?
Yeah, Josh Allen, by the way, available in that Diamond series. I know Clapping Cheek says Baker Mayfield is a top 5 quarterback. I probably got the Bake Show probably about 7 or 8 right now in the NFL. I would say Mahomes number 1 in that can't miss 1 and 4. I put personally Josh Allen number 2. He's in the Diamonds. Number 3, I put Joe Burrow in the black and blue. 4, I'm going Lamar Jackson. And I probably go Jalen Hurts 5, Jaden Daniels 6, then Baker Mayfield. But I really probably, Stafford's still really good. A lot of guys in that mix, Alex. But those are probably off the top of my head my top 7 quarterbacks in the league.
Probably put Herbert 6 where you had Daniels.
Okay.
I'm going to wait with Daniels, Caleb, and all those guys because I jumped too quick with C.J. Stroud the year before.
So you don't want to jump with Jaden Daniels.
I'm not going to jump too quick with Jaden Daniels, but for Baker, his category for me is the Jared Goffs, the Dak Prescott.
I agree.
And I think he's better than all those kind of guys.
Exactly. I would put him in that 3rd tier, a little bit ahead of those guys. They're all pretty even, but I would take Baker over those 2 that you mentioned.
See, my bad. 6. Matt Stafford. Matt Stafford needs some love.
Matt Stafford is really good.
Matt Stafford is one of the more underrated quarterbacks.
Bradley. 7 boxes left, my man.
Get in.
And your boy, Troy Polamalu, on a speed flex is still left. This is like a Christmas morning for Bradley Williams. The Steeler fan, you tell him 7 boxes left, and that speed flex is left?
Yeah.
Not to mention, Alex, it's a 4 and 7 chance at a headliner and a 5 and 7 chance at a headliner or a vault key in this series.
There's 2 things you need to be doing. There's 1, you need to get into the single, double, and quad. Guarantee yourself a chance
to be in the break.
At getting that Polamalu. And 2, get the quad done first.
Yes. Well, technically, if the quad goes first, there's a better than a 50% chance it features the Polamalu.
Exactly. That's why you got to get the quad done first. I know these guys will try and get the single done, or Bradley's getting 2 in the
double done first. That seems to be the popular one here lately in the break room. The doubles have been just on fire in the vault. It's Michael Irvin, one of the best receivers ever to Clapping Cheeks. I would definitely describe him as a beast, the playmaker. Also left in that vault break, though, Saquon Barkley on an authentic. Obviously, he's done what no one else has ever done before, whether it's a backwards hurdle or whether it's, leading the league in rushing, regular season, postseason, most total rush yards in a total year. Saquon Barkley, the best running season probably of all time for Saquon this past year. Zay Flowers, Sam Laporta, and a vault key left as well.
3 to go in that double, guys.
Let's go. And then if you get a second from Jacom's comment, practice squad single.
It was Patty the Batty winning an Amon Green jersey.
Ooh, I think that actually went this afternoon. I think I saw the 9 a.m. show, the Amon Green jersey.
Yeah, wasn't that the one he was asking about? He said last show.
From last show, there you go, yes. In my head, Alex, I'm thinking last night.
Yep.
But I forget these 9 a.m. shows now, bright and early. So it looks like that vault double is coming up. 3 spots to go. And that Troy Polamalu lid definitely on the way. And good news for Bradley. I mean, this break room is lining up for Bradley.
Oh, yeah.
The next vault, as a Steeler fan, you'll want to be in that one too. I'll promise you that. And plus there's an Evgeny Malkin in the 1 and 4. He's a hockey fan for the Penguins. So it's a Bradley Williams kind of day. Wake Luna up and tell her to give you some good luck, Bradley.
Got to do what you got to do.
Luna's out there giving that good luck mojo. You know that.
Yeah, there's Patty the Batty.
What's up, Patty Spencer? Patty jumping in to the jersey break. Sounds great. Get that Steve Young jersey. 2 spots to go now in that vault double.
There we go. Get it closed.
So vault, we have Moses, the Polamalu Speed Flex, the Saquon Authentic, the Zay Flowers and Sam Laporta secondary headliners.
Plus a vault key.
Plus a vault key. So, 5 in 7 chance at one of those in the vault. Nicolette, there might be a cool military helmet coming out soon. You might want to stay tuned for Troy Polamalu Speed Flex. So that will be coming off the board soon. And actually, there's going to be a whole new series to add to that board. Once the vault goes, a brand new vault.
Oh, yeah.
And it's going to have really good names in there. Goats and greats, I would say, in the next vault.
That's what we do.
You got it. You got it. I'm guessing Moses might jump in there, close up that vault. Maybe Moses gets in that diamond, gets that JA-17 as well.
Clapping Cheeks is going to like that new vault, too, once that gets dropped.
Oh, yeah. Clapping Cheeks, stay tuned. Yeah, we got goats coming up.
We got goats, but we also got chromes.
Yes, we have chromes. Buccaneer chromes. If you catch my drift. If you catch my drift, they're Clapping Cheeks. My bad. So, awesome vault right now. Awesome vault coming up.
They only get better, guys.
If I had to guess, the vault is going to be hot all day long.
Yeah.
It was hot at 9, hot right now. It'll be hot at 3.
They love the vaults.
And it'll be hot at 6.
1 to go.
I love me some new vaults, he says. Did Moses get in?
Moses got in 1 spot. And
All
a double.
right. Thank you, Moses. We're putting 1 spot to go now. Let's get that vault done. Maybe double up Polamalu Zay Flowers in that double box break. So options galore in that vault.
Oh, yeah.
29 people watching across all 3 platforms, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Should be an awesome, awesome afternoon here. Plus the 1 and 4 I know will take off eventually too, Alex, with all the good stuff in that break too. So who's going to be the closer? Who's going to get that closer magic? Who's going to get the closer magic? We have seen it time and again, that last spot win the breaks. Technically, the last break, Jeff August got the second to last spot.
He did.
The setup man won. Jeff August. So he's already off and running. Is Bradley in that vault double?
He is.
All right, so Bradley's in. Steeler fan, he's already in.
Let's see.
Where's Jason Mojo at? He's a big Steeler fan.
We got Jesse closing it up. Newcomer getting his 2nd spot in this break.
Ooh, what's up, Jesse? What's the squad, Jesse? Let us know. Welcome, new customer. Good to have you join our break room family. Let us know what team you like and how you heard about Ultimate Autographs.
There we go.
Vault double, Patty. That includes Troy Polamalu Speed Flex, Saquon Barkley Authentic, secondary headliners, Zay Flowers, Sam Laporta. Plus, we have 1 box with a vault key and the helmet.
Yeah, only a single and quad left after this double. That's the series, guys.
Yeah, there's only 5 boxes left, 7 counting the 2 we're about to do.
Yes.
So, if those names don't sound like a lot, it's because there's almost no boxes left.
Yeah, right now it's a 5 in 8 chance at a headliner or a vault key.
There you go. Vault double number 8. Go ahead and drop me 2 box numbers. Common, let's see that, Troy. Good vibes, says Moses. Let's do it. We got 18 and 19 from Bradley. All right, 18 and 19 coming off the ticker. which leaves us 9, 10, 11, 16, and 26 for the last 5 boxes. Thank you, Bradley. Appreciate you, my man. No 26, Bradley? No, 27 is Luna. It's 6 and 27. I got the 6 and the 27 mixed up. Yeah. I was going to say, he's got to call the lunar numbers, but the lunar numbers are not there. So we got Charles, Bradley, Jeff, Jesse, Moses, and Jesse again. Good luck, folks. Let's have some fun. Ty says Moses deserves it. Okay. I'm going to go based on, obviously you don't get everything you deserve in life. Mathematically, Bradley, Jesse, and Jeff equally deserve it because they all have 2 spots. And then Charles and Moses are slightly behind with the 1 spot each.
Whoever gets the AFC North deserves it.
That's right. That is exactly right. So the biggest Steeler fan in here is Polamalu, but obviously guys like Jeff and Moses, they're big fans of just winning helmets, right? I don't blame them with all the good helmets we have in this break room, but definitely Ty's got his cheering cap on for Moses. He says technically I got into a lot of them earlier, but in this one, yes. So maybe Moses does deserve it as far as the total amount of breaks entered into. Well, let's see. Jesse's a Lions fan. All right, Jesse. Might I recommend the diamond helmets with Amon-Ra St. Brown's Speed Flex? But there's always Lions lurking, including Sam Laporta in this series, Alex.
Yeah, the Bears' new tight end Colson Loveland getting a lot of comps to Sam Laporta.
All right, I hope so. He's been going hard all morning, says Ty. That is true.
I like it.
That is true. Charles Quinto has the AFC North, looking for the Polamalu Flex. Bradley Williams in the NFC North. We got Jesse Marhoff, NFC South. Moses does have the Saquon spot.
There you go. He said Barkley 3 times.
He's saying Barkley, Barkley, Barkley.
There you go.
He's Beetlejuicing it out here.
It's going to happen then.
Jeff, NFC West. Charles, AFC North. Jeff, AFC South. Bradley, AFC East. And Jesse, AFC West. Good luck, guys, here in the Vault Double. 18 coming up. And then 19. Let's see here, Alex. Well, this is not a Speed Flex, so not the Polamalu. We do have some box number mojo. DeMar Hamlin on the Bills Authentic. We said a 5 and 7 chance at a headliner, a secondary headliner, or a vault key. Well, now it's a 5 and 6 chance, Alex.
Oh, boy.
We have a terrific defensive player for the Bills. Obviously, as sports fans, and let's be honest, Alex, as human beings, we're still glad he's here with us. Had that 100%. Awful scare a couple years ago. Colin and I live on the show. We had the game on in the background, but it was muted. We had no idea what's going on. Luckily, DeMar Hamlin's still with us. Nice hit, Bradley Williams. He says, okay, I'll take it on the DeMar Hamlin Authentic, just to clarify. Not a rep, full-size authentic DeMar Hamlin.
I actually think it was me and you. I remember being on air for it.
I think we were there maybe the day after. I'm pretty sure it was me and Colin on Monday night because it was a Monday Night Football game. You might have been commenting in the chat because I know it was Colin because him and I both bet on the Bengals that night and we never bet the same
Might
thing.
have been the night after then.
Yeah. So anyway, Ty says nice hit. Nice hit indeed. I just remember like everyone in the chat like freaking out. People were saying you guys should cancel the show. And I'm like, what do I do? What do I do? It was like scary, man. Nice hit, says Ty. Nice hit indeed, DeMar Hamlin. Nice guy, too. I mean, he's a guy that we got to learn, a lot about him because of that obvious situation. But everything I've seen of him, classy guy, DeMar Hamlin. Very, very nice person. All right. Get this lid back in the box. We got a 5 and 6 chance at a headliner, a secondary headliner, or a vault key, Alex. So options galore here.
Oh.
Are you trying to find it?
I think it was all 3 of us.
You were on the show, too?
It was January 2nd. I was training.
That makes sense.
I knew I was there.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, it's all 3 of us.
That makes sense, because I remember doing the show with Colin That's see, you're not. Neither of us is wrong.
No.
Technically, neither of us is wrong.
It might have been my first or second day.
It was Monday Night Football. It might have been your first day.
Yeah.
That was your first day ever, and Damar Hamlin gets injured. Come on, Alex. Way to go. That's spooky. I mean, it makes sense because you started right after the New Year.
Yeah.
So January 2nd on a Monday, that was your first day, Alex.
How about that?
How about that? Alex's first day working with us, we had one of the most gruesome injuries in football history. All right, we got ourselves a beautiful helmet, one of my favorites, the Lions Alternate Authentic. It is Sam I Am Laporta. Very nice hit. Bradley Williams doubled up. Got 2 spots in the break. Got himself 2 awesome helmets, 2 authentics. That boy Bradley. You've got yourself Sam Laporta.
There you go.
A thorn in my Thanksgiving, Alex. As a Bears fan, I wanted to beat the Lions on Thanksgiving. Sam Laporta got 2 touchdowns and said, not so fast.
No. Also
Not
was
so fast.
the recipient of the stumble bum.
Yes, where they pretended they fumbled and touchdown Lions. So nice job, Bradley. I'm sure you'll tell me, Alex, the hope around Chicago is the Ben Johnson 2 tight end system, looking for Loveland to do what the Lions do with Laporta. But nice hit, Bradley. One of the best tight ends in the NFL, Sam Laporta.
Yeah, obviously a lot to live up to, but the skill set is the receiving tight end, the Trey McBride, Sam Laporta, at best, Travis Kelce,
Oh,
Darren Waller, all those kind of guys.
Sure.
That's the skill type. It's not the Gronk, the Kittles. We're gonna be elite blockers and also
I gotcha.
catch some balls.
Well, Sam
that way.
Laporta is definitely elite. A couple years ago was NFL leader in receiving touchdowns by tight end. Last year, a little bit slower year because of guys like Jameson Williams took some stats away.
Yep.
But when you know, you know. And you know this guy is an absolute beast.
It's about
Sam
having a
Laporta.
lot of guys that can do a lot of things.
Exactly right. So, guys, 5 to go in that single box break. As we currently have it, the quad is the last break in the series. We can see what happens here after that single. We can maybe do the quad. We can do a single and a triple. We can reevaluate. For now, though, we'll leave the quad up, Alex. I'll say this.
How would you get the quad
Technically,
first?
there's an 80% chance the Palomalo's in the quad.
Yeah.
So with the Saquon, the Zay Flowers, I'll put it this way. We're going to stick with the quad unless there's massive, requests from customers to change it otherwise. But unless we are requested by 5 to 6 guys that are all in for a spot, the quad will be the last break in that series.
I was going to say, if Saquon and Palomalu are still, well, actually, one of them has to be available.
And Zay Flowers and a vault key.
Yeah.
There will be something good left over for that quad break, guys. I would definitely get your spots, folks, in the vault quad break.
That single is sold out.
Single is sold out, though. Single's coming up. Single number 3. So vault single number 3. Go ahead and drop me a box number. Goes without saying, Alex, the obvious, maybe not obvious to everybody, but we cannot pull the Polamalu and the Saquon both in this break. At least one is guaranteed to be left for that quad. Mathematically, probably both, if we're being honest, right? So 16 from Jeff August, and then 11 from John Poole. 16 was first. Jeff will go with 16, my man, for the vault single. Nobody wants that 9 through 11 section, apparently, huh? The 9 through 11 section getting no love here in the break room. I know they're playing the waiting game, but there might be somebody that's got 4, or do I dare say 8 spots selected for that quad, so you might want to get your spot first. Jeff August, Michael Convey, John Poole, Michael Convey, Jeff, and Moses all here in the third vault single. So 9 times coming up for our spots. AFC North, 20% chance at the Troy Polamalu. 80% chance, though, that is left for the quad box break. So 9 clicks. It is Jeff with the Polamalu spot. John has the Saquon spot. Looks like the Zay Flowers is also Jeff. We do have a vault key still out there as well. Moses, NFC North. Jeff, NFC South. John, NFC East. Michael, NFC West. That's where Michael wins the most with the NFC West. I call Michael Convey the king of the West.
There you go.
He's the king of the West. Jeff August, AFC North. Michael Convey, AFC South. Moses Cohen, AFC East. And Jeff August, AFC West. Halftime vault coming up. We're currently on the 2-minute drill of the fourth quarter in the series, though. Halftime went a long ways ago, Alex. All right, we got our final vault key, guys, which you guys know what that means. We do still have the Polamalu, the Saquon, and the Zay Flowers.
Get into the quad.
3 headliners in the final 4 boxes, including the AFC North double up. As for the item, this is actually an Eagle. We have an Eagle Super Bowl helmet. Eagle Super Bowl replica. This is the...
Looks like Milton Williams.
Milton Williams. Yeah, Milton Williams. One of the big guys up front. Beautiful, beautiful helmet. Even though I hate this helmet as a Chief fan, I'm getting sick of it, Alex. But I'm sure John Poole's good with it. He's got himself the Milton Williams full-size rep.
There we go.
Very nice, John. Very, very nice.
This guy got paid this offseason. Now a Patriot.
Yeah, Patriot now, but did a really good job with the Eagles. Part of that, best defensive line in football, arguably.
Yeah.
So he'll definitely get even more looks in New England, if I had to guess. 5 sacks last year as a D tackle, 17 games, 7 starts. Nice hit right there for John Poole.
Yeah, it was a monster in the playoffs.
All righty. So it is the last vault key, John. It is letter E. I'll get that off the ticker here. Letter E on the vault key.
Should be 50.
Yes, should be 50. Otherwise, you get a nice little bonus surprise, Alex, right? But according to our records, the last gift card amount is $50. So 3 and 4 chance at a headliner and that guaranteed Polamalu Speed Flex, guys. Let's get that quad.
Get it done.
Let's get that quad.
Get it done. We got Bradley Williams in there.
All right, Bradley's in. Who's going to join him? Who's going to join Bradley Williams? They're going to be King of the North, the AFC North. Let's put this Milton Williams back in the box. We got 33 of you guys watching. Let's get that vault closed up. And then guess what, Alex? A brand new vault will follow. It's already in the room. I believe you already have it drafted up, right?
Of course.
Single, double, and quad.
Better believe it.
We do have that new vault ready for you guys here as soon as this one goes.
Yeah, 2 spots knocked off. That quad is going to happen, guys. 6 to go. You're going to double up with Polamalu and Zay Flowers.
Yes, in the AFC North. Who's feeling lucky this afternoon on a Wednesday noon show? Who's feeling lucky, guys? Beautiful salute to service. Maybe the best military helmet in break room history, that Troy Polamalu. All right, our records are correct. John Poole, it is $50 you're getting, my man. $50 Ultimate Autograph gift card headed your way, John Poole. Plus the Milton Williams helmet you got.
Very nice.
This Michael Irvin will be coming off the table soon. That was the previous show. Joining the table, Polamalu and Saquon.
Yes.
Once we get that vault quad knocked out here.
6 to go.
6 to go.
Test your luck, John. Use that gift card. Get in there. You already got the Michael Irvin today, it looks like. You got the Milton Williams.
He's playing with house money is what you're saying.
Exactly. I mean, worst case, maybe he gets the Saquon Barkley because he's been hitting the NFC East.
That's what I'm saying. NFC East is hot right now. We got the beautiful Polamalu with that soldier on there, the STS, the yellow ink. For me, the second best safety as a kid that I grew up watching.
Yeah, Ed Reed won him too. But it's really a 1A, 1B.
And Brian Dawkins is 1C because he was also a beast. Did not get to watch Ronnie Lott. So every time you bring up, best safeties, and I talk about the guys I saw, we got Bob, we got Ronnie Sayre, Niner fan. They bring up Ronnie Lott.
Yep.
I was not blessed enough to watch Ronnie Lott. Seen some highlights, considered maybe the best safety ever, but of the guys I've seen, it's Reed and Polamalu. They are different breeds.
I'll throw in a 1D because sadly, career and life ended too short. Sean Taylor.
Sean Taylor, yeah. I mean, talking about prime.
Yeah, it was just
prime. Like best abilities.
He's right there with those guys.
He was an absolute beast, Sean Taylor. Also got that Saquon, which Alex mentioned.
Yeah.
The best running back in the game, Saquon Barkley. He put that Eagle team over the top. They were phenomenal without him. They were a playoff team without him. But he made that offense even different. And you saw it in the Super Bowl.
Oh, yeah.
He did not have the best game because the Chiefs clearly prepared to stop him. Jalen Hurts had running lanes for days.
Yeah.
The wide receivers were wide open. He was a perfect decoy in that Super Bowl, Saquon Barkley.
100%. But he still wasn't getting negative yards. He wasn't busting out for those 70-yard touchdowns we saw him getting all year.
He had so many of those.
Yeah, he did. He really did. But he was still respectable enough where the Chiefs had to keep stacking the box.
Mm-hmm. So, 2 photo headliners available, guys. We do have one of the better young receivers in the NFL as well, Zay Flowers. Ooh, so Adam getting his trade offer out there. Obviously, if Bradley Williams wins it as a Steeler fan, there is 0% chance he will trade. So keep in mind, Adam, we do have a massive Steeler fan in this break. So if you want to get the Polamalu, I might shoot your shot.
It's worth a shot. All it takes is one. We all know it.
Because I was going to say, a lot of times people talk about trades and they think they'll get the trade. Then the helmet comes out. The winner says, no, I'm not trading that helmet. I would definitely advise you to get in the break because there's a pretty good chance the winner of this helmet will not want to trade it, Alex. Pretty good chance, I would say, that Polamalu lid, especially with the Steeler fan like Bradley in here, and he's red hot. No Steeler fan is giving that helmet up. No chance. So
let's get it closed, guys.
Let's get that closed. 6 spots to go. We are getting closer and closer in that vault quad. In fact, I'm feeling generous, Alex. I'm feeling generous. If we can get this vault quad, let's call it done in the next, let's do the next 19 minutes. I'll give them plenty of time. It's 12:51. If we can get the quad done by 1:10 p.m., that is sold out. Not even broken. Got to have an order postmarked by 1:10. We get this closed in the next 19 minutes. I would do a separate wheel spin just for the guys in that quad break.
I would only give them till 1.
Just the guys in the quad. Oh, no, I'll give them till 1:10. They'll get their time, but they got to get it done by 1:10. Not 1:11, not 1:12. Got to be 1:10. That is 19, about to be 18 minutes. It'll be 1 wheel spin only for the guys in the quad box break, not the previous vaults, not the next vault, not all vaults to show, only the quad vault. That is the only vault that would be in this potential chase wheel spin. Maybe a little bonus gift card coming your way, plus a couple helmets. We got some action in the break room. I think, was it the practice squad just got bought into?
Yeah, Michael Convey.
Michael getting the practice squad, 6 to go as well, guys. We do have 2 to go in that 1 and 4 with all the headliners left. And the old series in that pairing is 2 headliners in the last 2 boxes. I know it's not the flexes, but Timo Solani, secondary headliner, and Karl Anthony Towns, photoed headliner in that 1 and 4. So you guys want that wheel spin? Let's get that vault knocked out. It will obviously happen. This show will be going till about 2 o'clock, give or take, Alex. I would say there's no chance it will not be here or not gone by 2 o'clock. With that said, you might as well get it done now because you get yourself in a chance to win a wheel spin. Plus, we get to the new vault sooner.
Yeah.
You guys want the new vault, new headliners? We got to get this current vault closed up.
No reason why we shouldn't.
And there is double up opportunities. Polamalu and Zay Flowers, obviously.
Yep.
Or you can get 2 spots in the break, for example. A little more risk, but you get the AFC North, the NFC East. You walk away with 3 helmets just like that. So let's go. Irvin is not up for trade per se in this show because this was the previous show, Alex. You can only trade items given in a specific show. But you can obviously, talk to the winner of this Michael Irvin, off air. Who won the Irvin?
That was John Poole.
John Poole won that one.
Steven, we have 4 boxes left in our minis right now. So if you're looking for the mini personal, we just got to wait for those 4 to close, and then you can get it for the next series.
Correct. Usually when we're at like 4 boxes or less left, we do take that mini personal down. Let's see how close that double box is in the minis. So that one is 7 to go.
Yeah.
Let's close that vault quad, guys. 2 money spots with the NFC East and the AFC North. That's right, Bradley.
Yeah, no reason not to, guys.
2 headliner spots. What's great about that quad, too, it's not a guarantee you're going to win, but I think of it this way. You have a chance to win a guaranteed Speed Flex coming out. Outside of the Speed Flex series, which is once a month, Alex, and maybe the high roller, which again is once a month, there's no series that can guarantee you a Speed Flex every break that comes out. That Speed Flex Polamalu is guaranteed to come out. You buy in the break with the guaranteed Speed Flex in it, and you've got a chance to win it. So there you go. I mean, for the really, really big gamblers out there, I'm talking about guys that want to take a massive risk. 4 spots in a quad, we're looking at about $1,500, Alex. You buy 4 spots in the quad, you would have a 50% chance at the Polamalu. You find the right Steeler fan, they might pay more than $1,500 for this. And you get the AFC North, you would get these Zay Flowers. Obviously, if you take a risk like that, Alex, if you don't get the AFC North, you're not going to profit. But you get a Zay Flowers, even if it's a rep helmet, plus the Troy Polamalu, they're worth more than $1,600 combined. So it's a 50% chance to profit if you buy 4 spots in the quad. Are you feeling lucky or are you not feeling lucky?
Exactly.
Because if someone feels lucky, they would buy 4 spots in the quad and get themselves a 50% chance to profit, a 50% chance at the Polamalu. Just a thought, putting that out there. Just a thought. I always tell people, says Bradley, best thing about the final break is you know what's coming out. That's half the battle. The only battle left is the randomizer.
Exactly.
That is true. So if there's a big dog out there right now with money to spend, this is not for the, weary or the weak. You got to have money to spend, Alex. Obviously, I get it's a big investment, paying, 4 times $372 with the taxes. You're looking at about $1,500, $1,600 to buy those 4 spots. But that would get you a 50% chance at that helmet, and you get the Zay Flowers. Plus, you also have a chance to win the other helmets, too. So if you get the lucky AFC North, you will profit. So if you're feeling lucky right now, the play is to buy 4 spots in that vault quad is what I'm thinking. If you're not feeling lucky, then get 1 spot or get no spots. But if you feel like it's your lucky day, you buy 4 spots in this quad, Alex. That could be the lucky moment.
There's no reason why we can't sell out the quad. It's a custom Speed Flex. There's a Saquon Barkley, a Zay Flowers.
Yeah, I agree.
There's no reason not to be doing the quad.
I would like to do the quad, Moses. Obviously, if both of you guys request that, customers are always first. But if I'm Bradley personally, I would not want that turned into a double. Just because Bradley right now knows he has a guaranteed chance at the Troy Polamalu. If he turns it into a double, Alex, that guarantee goes away. Obviously, Moses is in for a double, but if Bradley's not in for a double, it's going to stay what it is, obviously. And again, it's your money, your decision, guys. We're here to make it customer friendly for you guys. But my personal advice to Bradley is you stay in the quad. Just because there's a guarantee Polamalu's in there. And Bradley says, I prefer the quad just because I know I have a guaranteed shot at it. Exactly what I'm thinking, Bradley. So we're going to keep that quad. We're not taking someone's money who wants to stay in there. If you're a Steeler fan, you want to have a guaranteed chance at the Polamalu. So since Bradley wants to stay in, the point about a double is mute. We are rolling with the quad. And Bradley, again, that's what I would do as a Steeler fan if I were you.
Yeah.
No worries, says Steven. No worries at all. That Polamalu then is definitely coming out in that quad break. They do have 12 minutes to get that Chase Wheel Spin list pulled up. 12 minutes, get that done here this show. Otherwise, we'll definitely be breaking out, say, a 1 in 4. That is the automatic wheel spin. All the headliners left, Alex, including the Mahomes Vices, roughly a $3,000 helmet, give or take. The Brett Favre Rip Speed Flex, beautiful Hall of Fame 16 inscription. Brett Favre, that should break 2 spots left. I think a practice squad double is realistic. 6 spots to go in that break. Obviously, tons, and I do mean tons of double up opportunities. 2 authentic photoed headliners, we're looking at around $1,000 or more, give or take, Alex, for $98. AJ Brown, Lawrence Taylor, $98, 2 authentic helmets, NFC East. We have the double up option in the NFC. Let's see, actually, we did pull the Donald, but we have the Kurt Warner and George Kittle double up NFC West.
Here we go.
That's a possibility in there as well. So double up options, guys. Let's get that practice squad knocked out this show. Terrell Davis, AFC West, could double up with the, actually the Manning is a Colt mini, but let's get this series knocked out. Tim Brown, that's what I'm looking for. I was like, I knew there was an AFC West double up. Tim Brown pairs with the beautiful
Terrell
Davis. So a lot of double up options for authentic helmets in the AFC West. We've gone away from speed flexes in the practice squad, but we're keeping it, going with the authentic helmets. More authentics, better odds to get an authentic in that practice
More
squad.
authentic and bigger name authentics.
Bigger name authentics,
Normally
exactly
there
right.
would be about like 4 of those names on there would be the authentics, and then there's 4, other names. Now
Yeah.
it's all big name authentics.
Like you wouldn't see a Manning typically in a practice squad.
No.
Even like a Kurt Warner amp is pretty good for a practice squad.
Oh, yeah.
George Kittle authentic. A lot of goodies in that break, guys. That break should also happen this program. And while we wait, get these breaks knocked out, Alex, I'll get your hot take in now. Hot Take Wednesday. What do you got for us?
All right, my Hot Take Wednesday. With all the additions from the offensive line and free agency, and even more weapons in the draft.
They got you again.
Caleb Williams will finish top 5 in passing yards.
Oh!
All he has to do, all right, I'll tell you this right. All he has to
Okay.
do is average 45 more yards per game than last year.
That's a lot of more yards.
45?
Okay.
What, 12 a quarter?
I hope you're right.
With Ben Johnson,
I hope you're right.
with better offensive line. Now, I'm not saying they're going to have a top 10 offensive line,
Okay.
but better offensive line play.
I hope you're right.
And you still, I think
that's
that's
all I'm
very
gonna
obtainable.
say.
That's very obtainable.
If he can finish top 15 in pass yards, I will be okay with that.
He was 17 last year.
Yes.
45 more yards a game.
Okay. All right.
10
there
more,
it is.
10 more a quarter.
Hot Take Wednesday from Alex.
Top 5 in passing yards.
I like it.
You don't have to be a good team to do that either.
It's got to be okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, Geno Smith finished 4th last year.
Okay. All right. Look, I hope you're right, Alex. I'll put it that way.
Aaron Rodgers finished 8th.
I got burned last year by the Bears.
Yeah.
I'm not going to get burned again. I'm going to try to be pessimistic.
This has nothing to even do with their record. It's just yardage.
Okay. I hope you're right.
Aaron Rodgers played for the Jets and still finished 8th in passing yards.
Because they were behind a lot of games. So were the Bears, I guess. Yeah. Sorry, late to the party. What's left with the vault in the squad, Sean? So, Sean, it's a guaranteed Troy Polamalu Speed Flex. This is a beautiful Speed Flex. The awesome soldier helmet, the salute to service, the soldier's face on it. One of the best safeties ever, Troy Polamalu. That is guaranteed in the quad. We also have a Saquon Barkley authentic. Saquon Barkley. It's a beautiful Eagle authentic. The best running back in the game. That is guaranteed in the quad. And we have a Zay Flowers secondary headliner, which, by the way, Lamar Jackson getting better and better as a passer. Zay Flowers could easily be a top 10 receiver in the league. No doubt about that. And you can pair Zay Flowers with Polamalu in the AFC North in this quad box break. It is the last break of the series, Sean. We do have a huge Steeler fan, Bradley Williams, in the quad. He says he preferred the quad because I know I have a guaranteed shot at it, the Polamalu. So we're not breaking this down into doubles or singles or triples. That is the last break in the series. You get in right now. You have a chance at the Polamalu. I cannot guarantee you're going to win the Polamalu. But what I can do is give you a guarantee Polamalu is in that quad box break.
Now, I don't know if this helps or not. But from what I'm told, it is Michael Vick in the other box, so that could be a double up with Saquon Barkley.
Okay, so Alex got breaking news from the production
It
staff.
could potentially be 2 double ups.
So I guess technically the fourth one could be Michael Vick if it's an Eagle helmet, would
Could
be
be
a
a Falcon,
double up.
but it
could
also
be a Falcon.
could be an Eagle.
It's also a good name.
Yeah.
So definitely get your spots. Let's get that vault quad knocked out. 6 spots to go. That Chase Wheelspin offer I offered is about to end, by the way, Sean. I did say if this sells out by 1:10 p.m., I will take the folks in that quad and put them in a separate Chase Wheelspin, but it is not looking like it's going to sell out by 1:10 p.m.
5 spots to go. We got Sean Schumann getting in.
Okay, so Sean's in, so maybe there's a chance now. We got to get those last 5 spots done in the next 6 minutes. We also know this, Alex. As soon as the break is 4 to go or less,
It's going to happen.
it goes pretty quickly.
Yeah.
So one more order in this break, it'll be 4 to go, and it's going to go very quickly. So 5 spots to go, guys. I'll drop that link in. This will be the last break in this series. Then a brand new vault is coming up. 5 spots left.
Make it 4.
4 spots left. Who just got
We
in?
got Jesse again.
All right, vault quad.
Has Jesse been in the chat?
Jesse is a new customer.
He is a new customer.
Yeah, I think Jesse told us he's a Lions fan,
Lions
right?
fan.
I believe Jesse was in the chat. I could be wrong. Jesse, are you out there? I thought Jesse said something in the chat. Yeah, Jesse M. Lions.
There we go.
So Jesse's a Lions fan. So maybe get that Amon-Ra and the Diamonds. But obviously, Jesse, I'm sure, like any collector, would love that military Polamalu Speed Flex.
Yeah.
Welcome, Jesse, by the way. Good to have you.
Yeah.
Always good to have new customers in the break room, Alex. New blood. So orders coming in now in that vault. We'll definitely break that this show. The only question is, can we break it in the next 4 minutes and get a separate Chase Wheelspin just for the guys in that break? Sold out by 1:10.
Come on,
Order
guys.
must be postmarked 1:10. So if we break the boxes after 1:10, you guys still qualify for that wheel spin, but it's got to be 1:10. Alex wanted to make it 1. So I went to bat for you guys. Alex
You
wanted
really
to make
did.
it 1.
It should have only taken
So,
10 minutes.
It's not going to be 1:11, 1:12. There's not going to be exceptions to that rule. It's going to be 1:10. If it's sold out, you guys get a separate wheel spin. If it's not, then no dice. There you go, Jesse. Well, good to have you in this break room as well. Always a pleasure having Jesse M in the house. Ultimate Autographs, obviously the place to be for breaks. No doubt about that. Is Jeff saying Moo? Is he
Mr.
talking
Moo.
about
I think that's his name.
Oh, Moo's his name in that room?
Moo.
Okay. So Jeff's buddy, Jesse M in the house. Jesse, we have a couple good items for you in this break room right now.
Jeff, why aren't you in this break? What are you doing?
I'm shocked Jeff is not in.
I know.
We have the Calvin Johnson jersey in the practice squad.
Yeah, that one's nice.
The second greatest line of all time, the greatest line receiver of all time.
Megatron.
And then we have the best current line and the best line receiver at the moment, Amon-Ra St. Brown. So that's a beautiful, beautiful rip speed flex with the blue visor. This series will get a chase as well. There's a Josh Allen left. There's 14 boxes left. We get that down to like about 10. This will be going pretty quick, Alex.
Yeah, let's do a quad in that break. Then boom,
Right?
it's down to 10, and then who knows what's going to happen. It's going to get crazy.
Yeah, we still have a lot of options to double up, by the way. Aaron Donald, George Kittle in the NFC West, Lawrence Taylor, A.J. Brown in the NFC East.
I mean, I see plenty of you guys out there watching. There's no reason why 4 of you can't knock off a spot each in the quad. Get that done.
43 people watching right now.
There's plenty.
Let's knock out 4 spots in the Vault quad and then 4 more in the Diamond quad.
Don't bring up St. Brown.
Why is
sore
St. Brown
subject.
a sore subject?
You know, I did hear an analyst say, I don't think it's going to happen or true, but if it did, it'd be awesome that Luther Burden is a faster Amon-Ra St.
Let's
Brown.
go. I thought that was going to be the hot take. I actually thought that was going to be the hot take. Luther Burden would be better than Amon-Ra St. Brown, which,
That's a little hot.
as a Mizzou fan, I hope that's the case. Amon-Ra's a top 5 receiver in the league. I doubt that'll be the case.
Also, the Bears have had their history of bad quarterbacks. It's pretty much the same with receivers as well. They have not had any good receivers except for Brandon Marshall. And then the current group right now, and Alshon Jeffrey.
I don't watch at Lurk, says Bob. Well, lurking and watching, I guess, is the same thing.
Yeah.
Well, Jesse, I always advise the guys in this channel, this break room, to put that positive energy out there. If you believe you're going to lose, you will lose. That's just the way life is. You think Joe Namath went into that Super Bowl 2 or whatever it was, Alex? Super Bowl, I think it was 3 or 4, actually. But do you think he went in thinking we'll lose? No. He guaranteed a win, and they won. So it's a fresh break. It's a fresh day. Amon-Ra St. Brown could be yours in the Diamonds.
Yeah.
So there you go. And this is a lucky Wednesday. A lot of luck happens in the break room on Wednesday. I would definitely go after Amon-Ra St. Brown for sure.
Like I said, plenty of you guys out there. I'm seeing just about 40 just alone on Twitch.
Yeah. Well, we got 43 total I'm seeing across all 3 platforms at the current moment. So plenty of eyeballs out there. We get that diamond going with the Allen and the Amon-Ra St. Brown. More importantly, let's get that beautiful Troy Polamalu. If you're looking for a guaranteed helmet that's coming out in that break, this is the guarantee. AFC North, Polamalu.
Potentially a double up in the NFC East, potentially. I mean, it's like a 50-50 chance at it.
What do you mean the pick 6 break?
Yeah, we just do divisional 8-spot breaks.
NFL divisional. He's talking about the diamonds. So in this break room, Jesse, it's randomized NFL divisions. You have a 1 in 8 chance to win for every spot you buy. You buy 2 spots. It's a 2 in 8 chance to win. In the double box breaks, for example, you keep your same division for both boxes. In the quad breaks, you keep your same division for all 4 boxes. So, for example, in this Vault quad, you would keep the AFC North for all 4. You can get the Polamalu Speed Flex and a secondary headliner, Zay Flowers. So then you would have 4 1 in 8 chances to win in a quad box break.
Yeah, normally we have about 6, 7 things on the site. I think right now we have 8 different type of breaks on the site.
Yes, and then we have doubles and quads of some of these. But there's a lot of double up options right now in the break room.
Yeah, everything currently is a 1 in 8 chance, besides the can't miss 1 in 4, which is a 1 in 4 chance.
And I gotta be honest, just to be completely full honest disclosure, Alex, when there's a massive helmet in the break room, a big custom Speed Flex, everybody wants to trade for it. Usually people trade away these custom helmets about 5% of the time. So if you want the helmet, Adam and John, obviously does not hurt to put that offer out there in the channel, but the winner of that helmet, I'm gonna be honest with you, I bet you they will not sell that helmet to you. That's just my gut feeling based on what I've seen, especially if the Steeler fan Bradley wins it.
Well, and you got a 1 in 8 chance to win,
Yeah,
too.
you should have your trade offers ready. What they're doing is the right thing to do. I'm definitely telling you guys, doing a great job of putting your trade offer in the chat. I'm just trying to be real with you. You will most likely not be traded that helmet for sure. And put it out there for sure if you would like to, but you want to get the helmet, get in the break. And then actually double up options in the break room right now. In the Diamonds, NFC West, George Kittle, Aaron Donald. We have Lawrence Taylor, A.J. Brown double up in the NFC East. The practice squad is loaded with double ups. George Kittle and Kurt Warner, NFC West. We got the double up option, Tim Brown, Terrell Davis, AFC West. A.J. Brown, Lawrence Taylor, NFC East. Some of the double up opportunities in the practice squad.
What we could do is even give them a little more of a bonus in a way. Yeah, and this correlates with it with clapping cheeks. If they get a 2 to go, maybe we give them a little preview.
Oh, no. I don't do previews, Alex. I'm sorry. That's the one rule I've made. We don't preview series before we get there. We used to do it all the time, and we would never sell. That's one thing I will not make a compromise on. You guys want to see the new series? We got to get it closed up. I like the idea, Alex, but in my experience, it has not worked. I am not teasing the new vault unless we get it closed up. So I'm sorry, clapping cheeks. The only way to see the new vault is by the break. A couple nights ago, we dropped the new series with 2 boxes left, Alex. I've been more than generous. You guys want to see the new vault? We got to get that closed up. So the Emmitt Smith ball is not gone.
No.
I was going over photoed, authentic headliner double ups. Myles Garrett, Joe Burrow, by the way, black and blue double up. Joe Namath, Rob Gronkowski, double up in that series as well. So I want to see the new vault as much as you guys do. Actually, I'll be honest, I've already seen the new vault. Yeah. I've seen the graphic. I'm aware of it. And you guys want to see the new vault, we got to get this one closed up. You know, a lot of what we've done in the break room, Alex, is very customer friendly.
Oh, yeah.
We used to not have pairings.
We used to not even allow all the boxes.
Yeah. So it was like 4 boxes left, no headliners left. To get the new series, you had to buy out the old series without headliners. We thought, what's a compromise? What's something we can do? We brought in the pairings. This one, I'll be honest, Alex, there should be no problem selling this out.
No, not at all.
With the guaranteed Polamalu Flex, with the obviously beautiful Saquon Barkley Authentic, the halftime vault. 47 of you guys watching,
That's
too.
what I'm saying.
That's a lot of people watching. And you know what, Alex? There's got to be about at least a dozen thinking about buying in. 3 or less is the magic number. When it's more than halfway there, the break is automatic. One person gets in here, we get that break done. A half and half tripod Todd is 2 Pro Football Hall of Famers on authentic helmets. They are not speed flexes. They are not headliners. But I can guarantee tripod Todd this. Every box in there is an authentic, and every box in there is a Pro Football Hall of Famer.
Yeah, it's a loaded half and half.
Yes. So that's the half and half is a different breed, but
Yeah.
the vault, the diamond, the half and half, every box in there is virtually a headliner, Alex.
Oh, big time.
So who's going to get that vault down to 3 spots to go? Yeah, the vault is kicking, Tripod Todd. Maybe get that Polamalu. Now, that's a guy that if he wins it, he might trade it. He's a Bengal fan.
Yeah.
He gets in this quad, gets his Troy Polamalu. That might be one of the few guys you can talk about a trade. That's a beautiful, beautiful speed flex, Troy Polamalu. It's guaranteed in that quad break. I mean, this might be the best military helmet we've had, Alex. What do you think?
So cool. It's got the gloss on there. It's got the soldier on there.
Yeah, look at that thing.
It's very nice.
That is an awesome, awesome SDS speed flex. Any vets out there, guys? Any Army guys out there? This is a PC item for all the Army guys. And if you're not an Army guy, you find the right fan, the right, vet, right Army guy, military personnel. They will give you a lot for that helmet. I promise you that. Yeah. They will give you a lot of money for that helmet. And you want to hear an ironic thing? We got 43 people watching right now.
Oh, he's number 43.
That's number 43, Troy Polamalu.
Also, if you're watching out there and this is your first time, you don't know what's going on,
ask us.
Let us know your team, how you heard about us, all that good stuff.
I definitely consider trading Mr. Palapoopoo. Spoken like a Bengal fan, Tripod Todd, right?
He's just jealous of the hair.
Yeah, that's why he's got the helmet. He doesn't have as much hair as Polamalu. Tripod Todd in that picture. So, but I don't know if Todd's going to get in that break. Yeah, I mean, you can get a lot for that Polamalu. Get yourself a Jamar Chase, maybe. It's a customized Polamalu. You never know what you can get for that bad boy. Tripod Todd, though, I always say the black and blue's got slight imperfections, but for guys that keep their helmets, we got your boy Joe Burrow in the black and blue, Tripod Todd. And that might be worth a shot to get that Joe Burrow with the Joe Cool inscription, Alex, for him. Because I would say, when it's all said and done, the 2 best Bengals of all time, Burrow and Chase.
I like Jesse. He's getting another spot in the quad.
Let's go, Jesse. Jesse getting in that quad. Is that 2 spots for Jesse?
He's got 2 spots total with 3 to go.
Okay, so I'm a best case scenario guy. It's the way I live my life, Alex. I refuse to believe in negatives unless we're talking about the Chicago Bears, my one exception. I'm sorry.
You keep putting negative energy.
That's the one place where I draw my lines. I've been hurt too much. Outside of the Chicago Bears, I am positivity first. I'm not going to sit here and guarantee anything, but I'll tell you this about Jesse. Jesse could currently get, with those 2 spots, 3 helmets. Polamalu, Saquon Barkley, Zay Flowers. You mentioned you talked to the production staff. There could be a Michael Vick. Could be an Eagle helmet. Maybe buy, 2 spots, get 4 helmets. All of a sudden worth it.
Yeah.
The other scenario I mentioned, and again, this is spend your money wisely. Do this only if you can afford this. But I did mention this, Alex. We're looking at about $1,600 to buy out the quad, to buy 4 spots in the quad. That's roughly what that Polamalu helmet is worth, maybe more. And you get the Zay Flowers on top of it if you get the AFC North. So Polamalu Speed Flex, Zay Flowers helmet, they're worth over $1,600 combined. So if you buy 4 spots in that quad, you would essentially have a 50% chance to profit should you get the AFC North, get Flowers and Polamalu both.
And then if you get the Saquon and Vic on top of it,
then you profit big time.
exactly.
So I would consider getting the 4 spots in the quad. I would definitely consider getting the 4 spots in the quad. If you have extra money to spend, if you're feeling lucky, it's a 50% chance of profiting, Alex. If you get the AFC North, you'll profit. If you don't, you won't. Are you a glass half full or glass half empty guy? Mm-hmm. Do you feel 50% lucky or 50% unlucky in that vault? Because that's the play if you got money and you're feeling lucky. If you've been getting your parlays lately, if you've been getting your breaks lately, if you've been on a heater lately.
When you're hot, you're hot.
That's the move. You get the 4 spots in the quad and you get your helmet.
That's why I told John Paul to get in.
Yeah, if you've been unlucky, don't get the 4 spots. I want to make sure that you don't get mad at me, but that's the lucky player move, the big baller, big gambler move to buy 4 spots in that quad. It's now 2 to go, by the way.
Go, tripod.
There he is, Todd
like it.
Reese. So 2 spots left.
Yeah, you want to close out the month strong.
Yes. Boy, this year has gone by fast.
It's flying by.
Alex.
It is flying by.
I cannot believe it's May 1st tomorrow.
May 1st tomorrow.
That is crazy. That is crazy. So 2 spots left, 40 of you guys watching. Now we're getting in that territory where it's 2 to go. This will definitely break. There might be someone that buys the last 2 spots. So if you're thinking about getting in, get in now before you don't get in. Imagine the closer spot being the Polamalu spot.
Yeah.
That would be something. And then clapping cheeks can rest easy. Once that quad goes, we put up a brand new vault series in the Ultimate Autographs live break room. Just like that. It's going to got chromes, ripped speed flexes, big names. It feels like a vault kind of Wednesday here in the break room.
Yeah.
Vault kind of Wednesday. Which ego did I win last show, says Clapping
Let's
Cheeks.
see. Just no.
Was it the Anmore section?
Oh, Eric Allen.
Eric Allen, Hall of Famer, terrific defensive player. Just got in the Hall of Fame this last year, Clapping Cheeks. You want to get Hall of Famers for sure.
Why not win another Eagle? How about Saquon Barkley?
Yeah? Is Clapping Cheeks in that break?
He's not.
Okay, Clapping Cheeks. JJ, by the way, I mentioned guys that are hot. JJ's hot.
Yeah.
I think he had, 1 spot in that break and I think he won the Baker Mayfield earlier today, too. Probably
Sure
a
did.
handful of
Baker
spots.
Mayfield flex.
Yeah, so it's a Jonathan Jenkins kind of afternoon here on a Wednesday.
Yeah.
He
We
says,
got,
nice, thanks.
We got Bradley Williams, Moses, Sean, 2 spots by Jesse, and Tripod Todd.
Okay, so 2 spots left. Who's going to get him? Brand new vault coming up. You know what? It's 9 through 11 and 26. I'm going to get ahead of this thing, Alex. I'm going to put the new vault on the ticker because I know we're going to do 9 through 11 and 26. And I told these guys that section 9 to 11, nobody wanted it. Could have the Polamalu, Alex, potentially. So new vault is already on the ticker, guys. Just waiting for the series to close in the vault. Troy Polamalu, too. He was a closer on defense, right? Closer on defense. He would close games out. He would shut you up. Ricky was talking about this last night, Alex. The Pat McAfee story where Pat McAfee was afraid to get hit by Troy Polamalu. I'd be afraid, too. One of the hardest hitters back then, Mr. Polamalu. So Oh, I see what you're saying, Alex. That's
Yeah.
fair. That's fair. No problem. I'm going to copy and paste my numbers here. It is not a brand new vault. I got what you're saying. I'm actually going to copy and paste it into that message since I
There
haven't
you
pulled
go.
up.
Nice and easy.
I'll put that back up. The 9 through 11, and then I think it was 26.
26. Let's close that up, guys. No reason not to.
Yeah.
2 spots to go. Get the closer magic.
Could number 26 be in box 26? Saquon Barkley.
There we go.
And that's a possibility. The halftime vault series. Some good halftime speeches given by the Steelers
It
back
almost
then.
all the last 4 numbers combined almost equaled 43. I think it equals 46.
Oh, boy. Now you have me doing math.
Well, 9 and 11
20,
is
46.
20, 76. Or no,
No, 9 plus 11 is 20 plus 10
plus
is 30.
Yeah, 76.
56.
56. Yeah.
56.
56.
Lawrence Taylor number.
Boom, Lawrence Taylor hitting out
Lawrence
there. Who
Taylor
knows?
number.
I already said it's Michael Vick.
Lawrence Taylor, by the way, he broke my heart. You heard Joe Theismann.
He did.
He broke my heart, Alex.
He also
Heartbroken guy.
broke Abdul Carter's heart. I don't know
Abdul
why.
Carter is
I don't
a
know why
beast.
he thought he could, take Lawrence Taylor's number.
No. The young kids just don't know. Lawrence Taylor, by the way, available in the Diamonds. Honestly, I don't know how old he is, but even Lawrence Taylor right now, I would not pick a fight with that guy.
Oh, God, no. Absolutely
I would not pick a fight with that guy, Lawrence Taylor.
I wasn't. Maybe Abdul Carter's thinking, he's like, well, in college, they let me wear Michael Parsons 11, and I was great. Let me wear your 56, and I'll be great. It's what I need to do.
He's not as nice as Warren Moon.
No.
Warren Moon gave Cam Ward number
Did.
1.
Warren Moon also played for like 7 different teams. You can't just.
Yeah, Lawrence Taylor was a Giant forever.
Yeah.
That's fair. I'm gonna stick with Warren Moon is nicer than Lawrence Taylor.
I would agree.
I'm gonna stick with that story. While I got it,
Lawrence
Warren
Taylor
Moon.
also got his car stolen in the Waterboy.
That's true. All right, order coming in, Alex. We got an order coming in.
We got Derek getting a spot. 1 to go.
All right, one
to
lone
go,
spot.
guys.
Who's gonna get that closer magic? By the way, if you're not in the Signature Club, make sure you join.
Yeah.
I just watched Derek's order.
Yep.
He got a discount on that order. Here's that Signature Club. Make sure you get your spots. And, if you're signed up, you're logged in, you get bonus free stuff, gift cards, discounts, free items. Got to make sure you're part of that Signature Club.
What's going on, Tanya?
And for all the new people watching, here's the live break page link. That's where you get your spots.
There we go, John Poole. Maybe he just wanted the closer spot. He was sitting there waiting
He
for
wanted
it.
the closer spot. Morning, everyone. Good luck to all of you today. Thank you, Tanya. Now I can go ahead and update that ticker.
There
1
we
through
go.
30, keys A through E in the new vault. We'll get the last 4 boxes done. And then clapping cheeks. That new break will be active here shortly, my man. Check it out. Bradley Williams, Moses Cohen, Sean Schumann, Jesse Marhofer, Todd Reese, Derek Hedrick, and John Poole. And Bradley, just for good luck, Alex, 9, 10, 11, and 26. Ooh, comment. I know it's not Friday, but I was feeling lucky, so I bought a spot on the trick play. There you go. I like that. I like that move, Tanya. All right. Let's get these guys randomized. Moment of truth coming up. Moment of truth.
My preference is to open it up first, but
I know. I just like to do it the way I normally do it. Then I don't want to ask the chat, but I got it, Alex. Everyone's got their thing. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Uh-oh. It's John after 8. 9th and final click. It is Todd Reese.
tripod.
Tripod Todd, the Bengal fan. How about that? How about that? I mentioned earlier, the winner of this helmet will likely not trade it. This is a rare moment where I could be wrong. If you have Bengal helmets, talk to Tripod Todd. Very nice, my man. Bradley's got the NFC North. Moses Cohen, NFC South. Sean Schumann looks like is going to get himself the Saquon Barkley Authentic, which is nicely done for 1 spot. Jesse Marhofer, NFC West. Todd, AFC North. Jesse, AFC South. John, AFC East. And Derek, AFC West. Dang, congrats, Todd, says Bradley, right?
I will say you did mention with Todd's spot at that time, hey guys, it might be worth buying 4 spots.
So they had the chance. Todd got in there with the 1, and he got himself a Polamalu. All right, the first box here in the quad. First box in the quad. Oh, so the production staff told you there was a Michael Vick. It is a Falcon Michael Vick.
See?
So Moses Cohen, NFC South.
There you go.
The best running quarterback of all time, arguably. Second most rush yards by a quarterback behind only Lamar Jackson. Also has the best yards per carry NFL history, Alex. Now, Jamar Charles has it with X amount of attempts, but the most yards per carry, Michael Vick. Nice hit right there, Moses. The Madden GOAT, MV7. So very, very nice for the Troy. So I'm guessing he's talking about options, not all of them. If he's talking about all of them, then take the deal, obviously, right? Nice job there, Moses Cohen, Michael Vick. One of my favorite helmets, Alex, the Falcon helmets. They just look very nice.
Yeah.
MV7. And I'm sure Todd is going to get a lot of trade offers. I'm guessing Adam's offer will not be the only one. So, we are talking about a Bengal fan, Alex. So, this might be a rare case where a trade could actually be plausible. All right, 1 down, 3 more to go here. So it'll be Polamalu, Zay Flowers, and Saquon most likely here. Unless somebody ran away, Alex. But I doubt it. I doubt they were that tricky. All right, this is box 10 coming up. The Ace. Ooh, that Amon-Ra Sun God is cool, Adam, with the alternate authentic. Well, if there was one guy that was going to run away, it would be this guy, Alex. But he can't get by us. It is Saquon Barkley on the Eagles authentic. Broke the NFL record for rushing yards in the regular season and postseason combined. Beautiful Eagle authentic. The offensive player of the year, the best running back in the league, Sean Schumann, NFC East, with Saquon Barkley. All right, Sean, I'll leave this one up here. Probably the runner-up helmet so far of the show. Very, very nice. I mean, Saquon is so electric. Such a force to be reckoned with, to say the least. Oh, great. My pen is out. I'm going to go get the pen over there, Alex.
Sorry.
You're good? Okay, thank you. Thank you, sir. I know you don't write as often. Are you a pen or a marker guy?
I have no preference.
Okay.
I will say though, like a nice fresh Sharpie.
Uh-huh.
When it's like brand new.
My handwriting is too messy for a Sharpie. You think it's bad on the pen? Just wait till we get Sharpie on here. Look at that. Oh my. That Polamalu is very, very hot. Ghost Rider with, I'll be honest with you, a really good offer, Alex. He will trade a Larry Fitzgerald Speed Flex. Oh, wow. Now, that is quite the offer. Quite the offer indeed. Saquon Barkley here. John Poole getting his offer in. The Bo Nix Chrome Flex as well. So that is all obviously all up to Mr. Tripod Todd. Maybe he wants to deal right now. Maybe he wants to see the helmet in person first and then reassess, right? I would say it this way. He's getting a lot of offers. Maybe he just needs to sit down and think a little bit sometimes, Alex, right?
Might have.
He's got a lot of offers here. The Fitz is sick, but not my team, says Ghost Rider. Are you a Steeler fan? Who was Ghost Rider? I don't remember that, Alex. Ghost Rider? Not sure what your squad is, my man. All right. Looks like it's going to be save the best for last, Alex.
There we go.
Save the best for last, but this is going to be back-to-back wins for Todd. It's what Alex and I got to gift our significant others Flowers.
Flowers.
Zay Flowers on the Camo Authentic. Terrific wide receiver, one of the best young receivers in the game. The more Lamar Jackson grows, the more Zay Flowers will grow. So very, very nice, Todd, on the Zay Flowers. All right. So one last box coming up. Oh, it's Derek Hedrick. He's a Steeler fan. All right, Derek. Derek was in this break too, by the way.
Yeah.
He was in the break. By the way, real quick, here's that new vault break.
Very nice.
Before we pull the Polamalu, look at that new vault series. Terrell Davis, the Baker Mayfield Chrome, C.D. Lamb, Jamar Chase STS, Marshall Faulk STS, Drew Brees Flash, the awesome Brett Favre. Steeler fans, stick around. And we got the Ben Roethlisberger Authentic, Jordan Love, Jay Jetta's Winter Warrior Flex. And how about the greatest quarterback of all time, the most expensive autograph in football memorabilia, valued at about $3,000, give or take, for a Tom Brady Speed Flex, the Salute the Service Flex, and a George Kittle Flex, guys. And Marshall Faulk and Jordan Love are replicas. The rest of these are authentics. That custom Brett Favre, it's got the Iron Man on the back. Beautiful two-tone lid. The chrome Baker Mayfield, incredible helmet as well. And that new vault. That vault is fire, says Steven. You dirty dogs, says Clapping Cheeks. Baker Mayfield.
You got one, right?
Yeah.
Get another.
I told you, Clapping Cheeks. This one is infinitely better than the Slate, Alex, in my opinion.
It's a chrome.
It is a chrome, and it's my favorite helmet. Do you have a favorite helmet, like type? I'm definitely Team Chrome, personally.
Can't go wrong with the chrome. I just do like a lot of the customs.
The ones where
Everyone's different. All the hand-painted customs are really cool.
The ones that have their faces on it, I like as well.
I could start being the crystal guy.
Ooh, okay. Those are kind of another category, I feel like.
But they are nice.
Right? Live break 9 in the minis, Alex. Do you know what happened? Eric Burns asking.
I think we're on, 11 right now?
Yes, so I'm guessing that would have been maybe this weekend, maybe Monday.
Yeah, we are on 11. Let's see when that happened.
I want to say we did 10, I want to say last night. But I don't think we did more than 2 minis last night.
It's like 10. 10 was a few days ago.
Actually, 10 was a few days ago. Maybe that was
me and
Monday
Colin
night.
did, I think, 10 yesterday.
Okay. Another Baker for you to chase cheeks. Nice lid, says Michael, right? You can never get too much Baker Mayfield as a Buccaneer fan.
We'll say always helps if you drop an order number as well. I'm going to track back to see when we did 9, but...
Yes, do you have an order number, Eric? Would make it a little bit easier. I got to pick my spots, says Clapping Cheeks. That's fair. That's fair. All right, the last helmet in the Vault series. Maybe the best helmet in the Vault series.
Oh, yeah.
Box 26 coming up. It is extra heavy, of course. Extra, extra hefty. Let's see here. Oh, yeah. And pretty much as always, Alex, these look even better in person. It is Troy Polamalu.
Oh.
The awesome Rip Steeler Speed Flex, the yellow ink, the STS, the back of the helmet, the Soldier, one of the best military helmets I have ever seen. Former All-Pro, Pro Bowler, Defensive Player of the Year, Super Bowl champion, Pro Football Hall of Famer, one of the best safeties ever, going home to Todd Reese. Very, very nice, Todd. This Polamalu is as good as promised, even better, I would argue. The Amon-Ra is still left in the diamonds. Yes, Scott. Only 14 boxes left. 8-time Pro Bowler, 4-time first-team All-Pro, Pro and College Football Hall of Famer, and the best dang head of hair, Troy Polamalu. So that a boy, Todd. The Bengal fan getting one of the greatest legends in Steelers history.
It only makes sense. It looks like that happened Saturday at noon.
Okay.
Jake Roning winning both helmets. It was a Ray Lewis and a Chad Johnson.
Okay, so Eric, you did not win, unfortunately, my man. Did not win, unfortunately. So Scott Dean's probably going to go after that diamond break, by the way. Jesse, if you're interested, maybe Todd and Jesse go head-to-head for that Amon-Ra flex. And maybe we'll get that new Vault series rolling, Alex. What do you guys say?
Let's get it done. Why not?
Let's definitely get that 1 in 4 done. That is the Chase Wheel Spin this show. Only 2 spots to go in the 1 in 4. I wanted the Troy, says John Poole. Yeah, you and everybody else in the break room, right?
Oh, yeah.
It's one of these helmets, Alex, that I wish we can gift to everybody, but we'd be out of business if we just gifted away,
Yes, we
everybody
would.
in the break of Polamalu flex.
Yeah, I mean, it was the number 1 helmet maybe to see today, but, I mean, the number 1 helmet for sure is the Mahomes in the 1 in 4.
Yeah, the Mahomes Vices is worth more money. I mean, that rivals that Brady Speed Flex in
Yep, 1A,
the new
1B.
Vault. Obviously, the Vices is less common in the break room. I would definitely say the helmet of the day is still that Mahomes Vices. If you're looking about surely value, to me, what makes that the helmet of the day is not only value, look, and player name.
Yeah.
That's the helmet of the day, Patrick Mahomes. The other valuable helmet is Tom Brady. But I am a sucker for a good chrome. That Baker Mayfield looks sick in the Vault. And I hate to say this as a Bears fan,
Brett Favre.
because this guy tortured us. But that Brett Favre,
And that or the 1 in 4.
right? Yeah, we have the Brett Favre, Viking, and Packer ripping the 1 in 4. We don't see the yellow, like that yellow kind of visor often.
I like the Iron Man on the back, too.
Right? That's what Brett
nice.
Favre was.
Yeah.
There's a new documentary coming out
Saw
about Brett
that.
Favre. It's kind of more of the negative stuff.
I don't think it's going to be positive.
No. Yeah, I'm going to watch it, though. It looks interesting.
Negative Packers? Sign me up.
A lot of Packer fans, I saw it on Adam Schefter's tweet, and everyone in Green Bay is mad because they don't want to see a Brett Favre smear campaign, which speaks to how much they love this guy.
I will say, ever since he's left the Packers, it's kind of deserved.
Yes, things have gone a little downhill post Green
Whether
Bay.
you go with the Jets or even after he's been retired. Mm-hmm. Not the best.
But that's a beautiful lid there, Brett Favre. How about this, Alex? You get the NFC North in this break. Mm-hmm. You get the Brett Favre and the Justin Jefferson. Those two combined in the ballpark of $3,000.
Plus the Jordan Love.
And the Jordan Love in the quad. So a lot of good options in the NFC North. AFC North double ups. Jamar Chase, Ben Roethlisberger. Those are good. Definitely double up in there as well. NFC South. Speaking of 2 helmets worth over $2,000 combined. Drew Brees, Baker Mayfield. Double up in the NFC South, guys. So a lot of options in that awesome new Vault series. The hottest break in the room lately, the Vault. I would recommend that Vault for sure, Alex.
It is done.
But yeah, I'm definitely going to watch that documentary. I actually texted Dom about it, and that's kind of what he said. Does not look positive.
I did notice with that Vault too, it's probably 4 of the top 5, 6 quarterbacks of this century in it.
Yeah,
Brady, Breeze, Favre,
and
Big
Roger,
Ben.
or Roethlisberger, excuse me.
It's just missing, I would say, Rodgers and Manning. But it's got the other
So that's starting from 2000, right?
2000, correct.
You're making me do math here, Alex.
Yeah.
Century starting from 2000. Best quarterback since 2000. I would say Brady's the best, obviously. I think Manning, for me, is the second best.
Maybe we'll even go just that decade from 2000 to 2010. So
Yeah.
then Mahomes isn't in there either.
Yeah. Well, Favre and Roethlisberger are both top 10 all-time period.
Exactly.
And probably top
And same
5
with
of that
Breeze.
decade. Breeze as well. So a lot of customers have what we call, Alex, a quarterback wall. They want to collect the top 10 quarterbacks of all time. You can pick apart Breeze, Favre, Brady, Roethlisberger, knock out 4 top 10 quarterbacks ever in this break alone.
And then you add on top of that, you got Justin Jefferson, top 5 receiver, top probably 2 receiver right now.
Well, we have the 3 of the top 5 receivers, I think, in this break.
Yeah.
Jefferson and Chase, I would say, are 1, 2. And then
Lamb's
Lamb is
3.
probably, Lamb might be 3. You're right,
After
Alex.
this last season, I mean, Tyreek Hill was banged up. Mm-hmm. Didn't have his quarterback the full year. CeeDee Lamb, give me him number 3.
Yeah, I agree. So perhaps the 3 best receivers in the league all in this break as well.
And then top 3 tight end.
It's a good
It's pretty
series,
loaded.
man.
It's pretty loaded.
This is a really, really good series, that new Red Zone Vault. I think objectively, in my opinion, it's a lot better than the previous Vault. I know the Polamalu helmet was awesome, but if you guys like that last Vault, I think this one personally is a
Even
lot better,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
What tends to happen?
Everyone's got their personal preferences, but
Just
Better
like
in my
just like the
opinion.
headliners are subjective, so are the series sometimes. Sometimes I
Yeah.
might think a series is better, and someone else might think the other one's better.
right, exactly right. Obviously, for Steeler fans, Polamalu steals the show. Who wants to break the new vault double, says Steven.
Well, get in and get it started.
I do. Oh, wait, I can't play Alex.
I know. I'm saying for Steven, get in and get it started.
Yeah. So, Steven, you know this very well. It's whoever starts the break. People don't like the 8, they don't like the 7. As soon as it shows up as 6 and 5, the break happens right away.
Yeah.
Somebody's got to start the party. There's got to be a starter in each break. The starters often get left behind. You got to start the break. Get yourself that good mojo. Someone's got to make the first move, Alex.
Yeah, me and Colin yesterday, we brought back the first 4 wheel spin.
Ooh, the first four spots.
First 4 spots in every break. Boom.
Okay. So
Gotta get those starters back.
Yeah, get the starters in here. Get the Ronnie and Salakos in here.
Yeah, every team needs a great starter.
There's a big debate raging between Ricky and Robbie.
Oh.
And I actually am with
is
Robbie
it,
on this
Is it
one.
the starter magic?
The starter magic.
Ricky says it's no such thing.
Yes, and I disagree with Ricky.
Oh, there's magic for everything.
I love Ricky. Ricky's one of the best dudes ever. But him and I, there's one thing we don't see eye to eye, and that's the starter magic. So we got to get Ricky to embrace the starter magic here in the break room.
I think Jeff August proved starter magic's real. He had a lot of it.
There you go. Is he in again?
That's John Jenkins.
Ooh, clapping cheeks. Taking his shot.
See, he's getting it started in that vault double.
There you go. Clapping cheeks. There we go, JJ. Making moves. Steven Revick is jumping in. There we go.
See, there you go.
Man of his word, Steven. Got his spot. 5 spots to go. I'll drop that link in. Vault double.
Don't be afraid. Just get it done.
It is 1:45. We'll go to at least 2 o'clock. This show could be a little later if we're busy, but minimum 2 o'clock. 15 minutes, 5 spots to go, Alex. I would say that break will happen.
I think we got William Losi as well.
What's up, William? Making moves. Isn't William a Steeler fan? Right?
I'm not sure. He's been here for a while, but
You got this cheek, says Tanya. By the way, I've been making this claim lately, and I would say this is true among all series. You want to get the best players in a given franchise's history. Like Brett Favre, Rodgers is better, but Favre is more popular. He's the most popular Packer to get. Ben Roethlisberger, I would argue, is the best Steeler to get, especially given how rare his autograph is. There's a whole other debate, Big Ben versus Bradshaw. I'm on the Big Ben side, Alex, but sheer autograph value, Bradshaw signs a lot more than Roethlisberger. Roethlisberger is worth more money when it comes to autograph value.
I also want to throw this out there for this vault. I believe every division is represented in the graphic.
Ooh.
I know these guys are sometimes like, oh, well, the division's not even on there for a headliner. I'm pretty sure every division is
So
represented.
NFC North is Favre, Love, and Jefferson, which in the quad triple up. NFC South is what? Mayfield and Breeze.
Yep.
NFC East is Lamb.
And then West is Kittle.
Kittle is West. AFC North is Chase and Roethlisberger.
Yep.
AFC South is Marshall Faulk. AFC East is the GOAT.
Is the GOAT.
Tom Brady and Terrell Davis, AFC West.
Boom.
You are right.
Every division is represented.
Rather have Favre, rather have Ben. Already sold out, is that right?
Yeah, I think we got
Oh,
Jesse and Scott coming in
It
hot.
does say sold out. All right. Thank you,
Oh.
guys.
That's why you just got to get in.
Uh-huh.
Get in and then ask. I think that's the method.
That's the method, because once it's at 4 to go, it's going to go. If it's 7 or 8, you buy 1 or 2 spots, the break will happen. So the first vault double in the new series, guys, coming up. And then Steven jumping the gun a little bit. Steven, got to wait till the host puts it in.
I know he's trying to time it from Facebook. I think.
Drop me 2 box numbers. 2 box numbers, first come, first serve, after I put it in the chat. Vault double number 1, drop me 2 box numbers. Who's got the numbers? Gotta be after the host puts it in the chat, just to clarify. It is not valid if you jump the gun early. Everybody's got an equal chance once I put it in the chat.
Does that count?
Go with Stevens. Is clapping cheeks in the break?
Yeah, I think so.
We can go with that. That's close enough. 13 and 37 go with Steven's numbers. Clapping Cheeks is in the break. Jonathan Jenkins. So we can do that. Yes. If you were not in the break, obviously I would not honor that. And you put 13 and 30 for good measure. All right. Thank you, sir. So Steven Remick looking for lucky number 13. Brand new Vault Series, guys. The hottest break in the room here today. I think we had most of the Vault left. I want to say 20 boxes left. I think they did 12 in the earlier show, 8 more this show, 2 more coming up in the new series. The Vault has been the leader here. Put it in again, says Steven. Taking forever to send over. Thanks, Cheeks. There we go. I love this about our break room, by the way. The customers have each other's backs, Alex, right? Everybody's got each other's backs here in the break room. And Tanya's got her pom-poms out cheering on Cheeks here. JJ. Already got a Baker Mayfield Speed Flex at 9 a.m. Is the Baker Mayfield Speed Flex coming up here during the noon hour, Alex? Pull me the Baker and the Favre comment, says Clapping Cheeks. Oh, he does have 2 spots, so it is possible.
Yeah.
Calling a shot here. I like that. I like that. Calling the shot. Babe Ruth here in the break room. Although I'll say this, JJ does not want the Favre and Baker Mayfield. Perhaps, though, a Tom Brady and a Ben Roethlisberger. Is that okay, Clapping Cheeks? You got the AFC North and AFC East. I would say those 2 quarterbacks are not too shabby, right?
No, not at all.
Jesse, by the way, Lion fan, has the NFC North. Could get that Favre flex. Steven Remick, NFC South, in the Bake Show and Breeze spot. Scott Dean's in the Lamb spot. Scott's got the Kittle spot. He's a Niner fan. JJ's got that Big Ben spot and the Chase. William Losey, the Marshall Faulk spot. JJ, the Brady spot. And Jesse, the Terrell Davis spot. Let's see that Baker, says Steven. Let him bake. All right, Alex. The first box coming up here in the Vault Double. Ooh. I thought for a second we're really starting with the bang, but I would argue this is not even listed. The Anmore section. Hines Ward on the Steeler Authentic.
That's wild.
That is beautiful. Exactly 1,000 career catches for Hines Ward. Not 999, not 1,001. Dominic, I love to talk about his last catch. Do you know how many yards it went for, Alex?
Did it go for 80?
-4 yards. Fourth quarter of his last regular season game. Screen pass, -4 yards.
That's tough.
You think the Steelers knew? 999? They knew. They won the game, by the way. So there you go. Jonathan Jenkins, nice hit right there.
There you go.
Hines Ward Authentic.
Double up with the Big Ben is what he's hoping for. Get that connection.
He says my first Brady also, so that could be possibility. Kiddo Magnet, says Scott Deans. That you are, my man. There you go, Cheek, says Steven Remick.
Win's a win. You take them all.
He also was not afraid of Bane. He was returning to kick in the
he took it to the
Batman
house.
movie. Hines Ward.
He had no idea.
Right? Very nice, JJ. Hines Ward. One of those guys that everybody seems to love. A guy that's better than the stats. Obviously, 1,000 catches is a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, a Super Bowl MVP, 4 Pro Bowls, but a lot of folks call him one of the best blocking receivers of all time.
Yeah.
So he was
It's not like he
terrific.
was the biggest either. It's not like he was a 6'4" receiver out there.
He was
Yet
tough.
Still an elite blocker.
Tough son of a gun.
That's what I like that Ben Johnson keeps saying. He says, no block, no rock.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah. Every press conference he's been saying it.
I like that.
Calling out, some of the Bears players from last year, I think.
Sometimes you got to be called out a little bit.
That's what he said. He's like, you're going to feel the pressure this year. And what happened? The receiving group, just because you've been there doesn't mean you're going to be getting the ball.
Nobody blocked last year.
Nobody did.
Nobody blocked, period.
I think I think he's been taking a couple shots at DJ Moore and Cole Kmet.
All right. Well, hey, sometimes you need a little kick in the gut, right? That's clean. Congrats, says Ty. Thank you, fellas. Come on, Brady, says Clapping Cheeks.
Oh, yeah.
Good luck, my man. I got the Brady STS Flex in here.
More often than not, Brady comes early out in series.
He does. He does not waste time. Unlike his draft pick, 6th round, Alex. All right, the second box in the double. We got our first vault key. I've never seen a vault key with the Brady, Alex.
No,
so I think no Brady this time. We got a vault key A through E, anywhere from $50 to as much as $300. Oh my God. You know what we're gonna call this in the break room today? It is Steeler Wednesday in the break room.
Another one.
Dermontti Dawson, Hall of Fame 12
Nice.
inscription. Alex, this was my first love in the break room. So you work in this break room, you start to see some cool looking autographs. This guy used to be in the break room a lot more when I first started. It was the first true autograph I loved. It was originally my favorite autograph in memorabilia. Then I saw Curtis Martin, I changed my mind. But it's got the D. Dawson on there, Hall of Fame 12, one of the best centers ever. Very, very nice helmet. JJ with the double up. So no Brady, but 2 helmets and a vault key. Not bad for Jonathan Jenkins.
It's like a trend I noticed with a lot of good teams. Some teams have both, some teams have one. You have a great center, you got a great tight end. Great center.
7-time Pro Bowler, 6-time All-Pro, Pro Football Hall of Famer, member of the 1990s All-Decade Team.
Take a look at that order number for you.
Thank you, John, or Josh Underwood. I think it's Josh
Josh,
Underwood.
yeah. Looks like that was the quad and the half and half last night.
Okay.
Let's see what happened.
Why do I feel like he won something? I could be wrong. Nice job, JJ. C for Cheeks says Tanya. C for Cash says Clapping Cheeks. All right, C works.
You did not win. If you go, it looks like it happened pretty early because I think we were only like 2 spots away until you guys
Yeah, so it
closed
would have
it.
been probably like
5 minutes into the show. You could check. You did not win, but if you want to go ahead and watch that break, 5 minutes into the show last night.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, I think there was like 2 to go when you guys hopped off, and that I think actually didn't pre-fill. It might have pre-filled or just been filled up
Closed
within the
pretty
first
quickly.
few minutes.
Yeah,
One of those almost pre-fills.
that would make sense.
So, C on that vault key, Alex.
C.
Tanya said C for Cheeks, and Clapping Cheeks said C for Cash. Wants that cash money. By the way, 2 boxes in, no headliners, Alex.
How about that?
So those headliner ratios getting better and better in the vault. Let's see here, Mr. JJ. Well, it's the low number, Alex, $50. So the 2 100s, the 200, and the 300 are all still left in this vault series. So a lot of big ones available, guys. I would say get right back in this vault. There is absolutely no reason we shouldn't run this back. Already got 1 person in that double. Also got a person in the quad break as well for that vault. I'll do a quick scan of the break page. Give you guys a little bit of a last call for orders. If the breaks are coming in hot, we'll keep going. Otherwise, we'll hop off here and regroup for the 3 p.m. show. So the vault series, what's left? 1 word, everything. Speed flexes, Favre, Jefferson, Kittle, the GOAT Tom Brady, which is a $3,000 helmet, and the Baker Mayfield Chrome Flex. 5 flexes left. Every single photo and secondary headliner still available in that vault break. We'll probably do 1 more at least because we got 4 to go now in that break. 1 and 4 also has everything left, including the Mahomes Vices. We got 2 pairings left, 1 in the old, 1 in the new. Everything is left in the new series, and the last 2 boxes in the old are both headliners, Timo Solani and Karl Anthony Towns. Practice squad still loaded a 14 and 27 chance at a headliner, 12 folded, including Tim Brown, Lawrence Taylor, Ray Lewis, George Kittle, Terrell Davis, A.J. Brown, Kurt Warner, Mike Evans, all authentic helmets, plus the Emmitt Smith football, plus the Manning mini, plus the licensed Bo Jackson jersey and the Megatron jersey. 2 Pro Football Hall of Fame authentic helmets left in the half and half. Diamond helmets are down to just 14 boxes left. 7 headliners left. Warren Moon secondary plus Speed Flexes, Amon Ra, Josh Allen. We got Aaron Donald, George Kittle, Lawrence Taylor, and A.J. Brown in the diamonds.
2 to go, guys, in that vault double.
2 to go in the vault double. That is coming up. Black and blue, 11 boxes left. Marcus Allen, secondary headliner, and then 5 photoed authentic headliners. Rob Gronkowski, Myles Garrett, Joe Namath, Joe Cool inscription on that Joe Burrow, and the Eric Dickerson rave. Can't miss jerseys. We only have 9 left. Dig Butkus, Bijan Robinson, Steve Young, Champ Bailey, all headliners in the jerseys. 4 minis left, 1 headliner left, and that would be the Sean Alexander. So there's your rundown. The vault break is coming up. If you guys want to keep the party going, we'll keep it going after that vault double. But unless there's orders immediately, that could be the last break of the noon show. Did you eat Panera today, Alex?
I did. I grabbed it and then I kept working.
Okay, I got you. Because I did come in a little bit later. I didn't see you in there. Because I was going to say, we did have kind of a late breakfast here this morning, Panera Bread. We haven't done it in a while, so we'll see. If it's busy enough, we'll skip the lunch break. But if you guys don't order ASAP, we'll take our lunch break after this vault double.
Yeah, that'll definitely.
I'm guessing it's sold out.
Let's see. Yep, I think JJ's closing it up.
All right, JJ shooting a shot again. Jonathan Jenkins here in the break room.
I like it.
I mean, he won 2 items last time. So we got ourselves vault double number 2 coming up. Go ahead and drop me 2 box numbers. This vault is pretty good, Alex.
It is. That's what we were saying.
Jeff looking for Favre and Jordan Love. Wants boxes 4 and 10, Alex. How about that?
All right.
The Favre and Jordan Love box numbers. All righty, sir. Works for us. Get him some Packer quarterback mojo, perhaps. All right. It was 12 and 29 from Clapping Cheeks. He was a little bit late. Stephen Plecky, Kevin Halleck, Jeff August, Adam Dittmer, Daniel Baldino, and Jonathan Jenkins here. Coming up in the vault break. Busy Wednesday today. Busy Wednesday. Non-stop action at 9, non-stop action at noon. Things are getting busy on a Wednesday afternoon here. 9 clicks. We got 6. We got 7. We got 8. And we got 9. All right. Kevin's got the NFC North. Daniel's got the NFC South. Again, every single division currently has a photoed headliner left. Adam Dittmer, NFC East. Jonathan Jenkins, NFC West. Jeff August, AFC North. Stephen Plecky, AFC South. Jeff, AFC East. And JJ, AFC West. We'll start with box 4 here. 4, the Brett Favre box. There is a Brett Favre lid available in this series. Man. When you're hot, you're hot. Another one, JJ. Terrell Davis.
He can't be stopped.
Hall of Fame 17 inscription. Very nice Terrell Davis helmet. Did the bag break? Because Terrell Davis bursted out. Actually, the bag is fine. I'm not sure what you saw. The bag is fine, my man. But an awesome lid on Terrell Davis. One of 9 guys with 2,000 rush yards in a season. Pro Football Hall of Famer. League MVP. Super Bowl MVP. Very nice. The back seal, I see it. Okay, well, Terrell Davis is that strong. You broke the bag, apparently.
Get him a new one.
Get him a new one. I'll put this one in this bag for now, but maybe the shipping team can get that bag replaced post-show. Nice job there, Jonathan, on the Terrell Davis. That is 3 vault boxes, and Jonathan's won them all so far. So nice job, JJ. 244-743. I'll put this on the table for now. This is one of the top 3 helmets of the show so far. It is also our first headliner. And Alex has a new bag already for us.
There you go.
So, guys, we got the new fresh bag. I'll keep this Terrell Davis out. There's no holes on this one. How about that? Alex took care of it already. You can't say we're not quick, Alex. We're efficient here. Shout out to Alex Tellez. Oh, I bet you're not. You're doing good. Clapping cheeks. You are doing mighty good.
Clapping these brakes.
Uh-huh. Doing it big here in the UA Live break room. The second box coming up. Second box, number 10. 10 called out by Jeff. What do we got in here?
Based on today, I'm going to guess a Jonathan Jenkins win.
Jonathan Jenkins win?
That's my guess.
That would be a pretty safe bet, man. That would be a pretty safe bet. Keep clapping, says Michael Convey. Oh, how about that? He is clapping. George Kittle, the 49ers speed flex. Got that awesome, expensive contract extension.
Well-deserved.
The Pro Bowler, the All-Pro. Well-deserved, as Alex said. One of the best tight ends in football, if not the best. JJ, NFC West, George Kittle. Man. Give me that, says JJ. Holy moly. Now, JJ, what did you have for breakfast this morning? Because whatever it was, it is working, my man. Wow, that's a nice lid. Congrats, says Michael. Another double up. Cheeks cleaning up, says Steven. OMG, says Tanya. 4 in a row. Dang, thank you, boys, says Clapping Cheeks. You're welcome, sir. Congratulations on the Kittle and the Terrell Davis.
See, JJ, if I'm producing the show, that means you got to get in here.
Get right back in, my man.
It's working.
It's Lucky Wednesday. He's on fire today. He is absolutely on fire. On fire, saying Michael Convey. JJ, you are cooking right now.
You guys want to run it back?
Yeah, you guys want to run it back now?
Jeff, I think Jeff does.
Jeff is in. Jeff got in 2 spots of the next vault double. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Clapping Cheeks. He was eating for breakfast.
Man.
Budweiser lost a job on Monday. Well, you know, I always say one bad thing happens, a good thing happens afterwards. JJ on fire right now in the break room. Adam dropping more trade offers for Cheeks. So there you go. Great hit there on the George Kittle, Jonathan. A very nice hit. Ricky and I were talking about this yesterday, Alex. I'll ask this question to you as well. If there's one guy you could hang out with or have a beer with in the NFL,
George Kittle.
George Kittle. That's what we both thought.
It's got to be George Kittle.
He is so cool, man. He is so cool.
The only other one I was maybe thinking is maybe Josh Allen.
Josh Allen is cool.
He's just nice.
In the diamond. Josh Allen is super nice. Nice 401k. There you go. Well, that's good. So at least got 401k saved up.
Oh, Barca, no.
No, Alex, what is this?
We don't like that.
5 minutes in, they already allowed a goal. Ugh. Don't like that. So, guys, it is 2:07. We have 2 spots taken in the next double. I'm going to give you guys until 2:10. 3 minutes. If we are getting more spots taken, we'll keep going. Otherwise, at 2:10, we'll take our brief lunch break and regroup for the 3 p.m. show. It is 6 to go. If it's like 3 or 4 to go, we'll give you more time. If it is 6 or 5 to go by 2:10, we'll hop off and won't be gone for long. 50 minutes, 3 p.m. show, Alex, just like that. I would say today it's pretty easy.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, exactly right. Polamalu, head of the show, the custom military helmet.
So
we got
clean.
the SDS, the soldier on the back, top dog. George Kittle being a speed flex is the number 2 hit of the show. And then, of course, like Alex said, Saquon is number 3, the best running back in the game. And then 4th place, Hall of Fame running back, Terrell Davis for hits of the show.
Here we go.
There is no Chase Wheel Spin. The 1 and 4 did not fill up this show. So we'll see what the chase is for the 3 p.m. show. But looks like we are probably going to take a lunch break here, Alex. Before we do, any final thoughts from you, man?
No, great show. These guys close out the vault, which I appreciate and like very much. Let's keep it a fire show for you and Steven.
Yeah, you're not in at 3.
I'm not in at 3.
All right.
It'll be you and Steven.
So Alex gonna get to go home for the day.
That is right.
Alex Tellez working hard here at UA. So Steven will be in the chair next to me for the 3 p.m. show. Ironic because I used to work with Steven more than anybody.
Yep.
I no longer work with him on the schedule.
No. So you
with
get,
him
you
and
get a
Ricky.
nice day with Steven.
It'll be good to have Steven back here in the room.
Steven's good people.
He's been in a very good mood recently because the Cubs keep on winning.
Yeah.
So
You know what? I think they've only played teams above 500
yeah,
too.
I
It's
saw
wild.
it from Steven's TikTok actually. So
They're good.
Clapping Cheeks would sell the Kiddo. So get a hold of him. He'll sell that George Kittle. So I think this will do it, Alex. It is 2:09, about to be 2:10. I'll do my wrap-up spiel. We'll wrap up here, right back here in 50 minutes. Great job, Alex, co-hosting, producing as always. Always a pleasure working with you, my man. And just for you,
Yes.
great job to the customers. You guys make the show special. You guys make the show possible. And you make it fun.
There we go.
And you make it fun. More fun at 3 p.m., guys. 9, 12, 3, 6 Central Time every single day. Get those break spots, ultimateautographs.com. Watch the show on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch every single day. 50 minutes. We'll see you guys soon.